On air, don't care, broadcast beware. I'ma say some wild shit, you know when and where. We not your average bears, we don't mind the glares. Keep your escalator, I prefer the stairs. My ego bigger than the Holy Cathedral or the American Airlines when it's loaded with people. I can't sit in the background when I am the feature. On air, don't care, it's nice to meet you. I said can't sit in the background if I am the feature. It's on air, don't care, it's nice to meet you.
Okay, the Showman, y'all know what it is. Blue Label Johnny, what up?
On air, don't care, MG going live. Johnny Luciano, Double J Jacoby, Blue Label Johnny.
I think it's just your hearing.
And we're back, boys.
Oh, are we live?
Yes, sir.
It's your boy, Blue Label Johnny, and this is
John K, the Showman, y'all.
And we are On Air Don't Care. Y'all don't forget about my man behind the scenes, Mr. Oz, Jason Dyer, a.k.a. Hagrid, the plug, ladies and gentlemen.
Jason Dyer.
None of this shit works without Hagrid. I just want everybody to know that shit.
Video live.
That motherfucker is the magic behind the man, the myth, the legends, all that shit. That's him over there.
Hell yeah. And I'm live on TikTok right here.
Amen, brother.
So that's kind of fun. All right. Look at us. Look at us. On time.
Us.
On time.
Ish.
On time-ish. There he is. Yeah. A little out of focus, but still beautiful. Hell yeah.
I'm okay with that because usually his cam is like the sharpest one.
Yeah.
Like it's like his should be the A camera, and we're all the peripherals.
It's true. When you have somebody that is as sharp as Jason Dyer, he doesn't necessarily need to be in focus.
Yeah. Facts.
You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
fact.
That's right.
I'll co-sign that. I'll vibe with that. So what's up, gentlemen? How y'all been? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things cracking off in the...
A lot of things have happened in the last 2 weeks. Let me tell you, it's been crazy. And then you guys know because actually before last show, I came with you guys as like, hey, something might be happening. Gave you guys the deets before I like announced it on socials, but it has been announced on socials, so it's official. With everything else,
closet.
yeah,
Hey,
with an agent. Came out the closet with an agent, though.
your girlfriend's is an agent. That's what's up.
Oh man, come on.
That's what's up. Don't date broke gays.
Listen, you're only talking.
Don't date broke gays. You gotta date gays with jobs.
Listen, you're only talking that shit right now, Johnny, because you don't know Nick Calloway of Icon Studios Universal.
I don't know who that is.
That man is the business. But no, it's been awesome. I've officially been signed by Universal Talent Agency for TV, film, and commercials, and it's been a flow. Like I have like even 10 roles that are just sent to me from various casting sites and for commercials.
Let's give him the.
Thank you. No, it's great. It's great.
I'll give it up.
The audience is going wild for you.
Yeah, I know. I heard it, but no, it's cool. I like officially raised my rates, MC rates and stuff, and then having that conversation with my partner and my boy Tim's like, hey man, we did raise your rates already, but we saw there wasn't as many bookings as it was last year, so it's like if you raise it any higher, you might get less bookings next year. I'm like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, like that might be a hurdle you're willing to.
I'm willing to do that because I'm willing to be more available for the opportunities to come because I've already had to say no to a few really potential like great projects.
If you do take fewer bookings, it kind of evens out.
Yeah. So like, I'm not concerned. But no, I'm excited for it. And then next, I'm about to put out my season 2 closer. As soon as this transfer goes through, I might have to just cancel it and do it in the morning. But my season 2 closer for Metro Icon is going to be here by this end of this week, and then I'll have a good month where I'll be preparing for the big move with Pilar and her kids coming down to Texas. That's the biggest thing that's happening. So yeah, man,
a lot of big shit cracking in the Showman hemisphere.
The Showman biz is showing up for me, and I'm just trying to make sure that I still show up for all the biz associates and whatnot. But today pretty seamless setup, and
we did pretty good.
Good.
I'm on yours then. It always seems to be Haggard's one that kind of gets a little mad. I mean, I think he's gonna get it. I mean, I never stress. I never stress about it because I know Haggard's gonna figure it out.
It's so funny because there'll be a moment.
I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be so funny because like I'll notice Haggard, and then Haggard will be like, "What up?" I'll like John will be right here. I'll be like going to John, like, "Hey John, I'm I'm gonna need you to just stand.
Get it? I mean, like,
I need you to stand wayside by my man right now.
who's down in Haggard is Haggard. I
Yeah.
like, no, he gonna figure it out.
Hey, man. And it's always a hardware thing too, right? Like that usually is kind of the move. It's like, why didn't this work today? I needed it, and it just said no. You know what? The last time we did this, its twin died. These guys have like a lifespan of about.
Well, that's what you get when you go with Sennheiser.
That's Audio Technica. I'm gonna throw them right.
Oh, that's even worse.
Throw them over the bus. That's a bus they've been run over a million times.
No, but that's okay because we combine our resources to make the dream happen, and here we are. And we got some people in the bar. We don't know if we got some interested patrons, but in case anybody who's paying attention in the bar or on the stream, if you are, especially though, inside the library bar right now, you can sign up for a live feature for the On Air Don't Care podcast. We do especially encourage females. Females that
creepy, bro. We should stop that.
No, because I mean, usually I agree with Haggard. However, we look. I watch a lot of podcasts, and sometimes they got call-in shows. Some people have a preference on we have a female preference, and not on no creepy shit.
Yeah,
we just haven't had a lot of female guests. We're trying to be inclusive.
I'm your audience surrogate. They don't know that.
Yeah, no, but here's the deal.
We're trying to be inclusive.
Yeah, not only that, we're trying to bring an outside perspective to the problems you may be going through in your life. That's what we're trying to do. I think that between me and Blue Label Johnny, we have the answers that you're looking for.
I firmly believe
that any ladies that are
not even just that, but between you,
yes,
and Haggard,
absolutely, 100%.
What is it that we could not help you with?
Yes,
give me just a chance here. I want to talk to folks a little bit about what this show actually is. So if you can hear the sound of my voice in the library bar in downtown Fort Worth right now. On Air Don't Care is a show where we've got this guy who's a pretty fantastic stand-up comic. We got another gentleman who's been in the arts, from music to movies to physical medium for a while. What we do is we choose a few topics, we talk a little bit, we entice some local stand-ups to come in and do some feature spots. But really, it's On Air Don't Care. We don't care what you're talking about.
yes,
We're going to have a conversation.
Yeah. Get out.
create moments. We're trying to create moments. We're trying to bring light. We're trying to bring levity. We're trying to bring humor. We're trying to keep it motherfucking real on this podcast. So any ladies out there that might have some, I don't know, relationship problems, maybe you got a terrible work situation. You got an entanglement with a coworker.
I promise you, we have the good advice.
We got the answers
you need in your life.
That's right. And especially for the ladies that are giving us the cold shoulder and the shoulder blades right now, trying to act like they can't hear us.
Shoulder blades.
Yes, the cold shoulder between the shoulder blades. The cold shoulder between the shoulder blades. I see the giggles, okay? I see the shoulders shaking and trying to act like you don't hear what the fuck we're saying. You hear it, okay? You bring us your problems. Go take a shot.
Turn it down a notch. You're really gonna.
Yeah, whoever that is, she got some wicked dope calves, though. I see some sick ass calves. She got some strong calves. That girl will run.
She got some.
She looks like she can outrun a velociraptor. That's what she looks like. Yeah, she looks. She's got them.
Girl, you look like a velociraptor.
No, run a velociraptor. I didn't say she looks like a velociraptor. I said she can outrun one.
Ain't nobody around running that.
Yes, sir. I got a question, boys. How can you let the folks at home that are watching the show know that this is actually like the end of May? Like, what do we have current events wise like popping off? What's taking up the space in your mind right now?
Oh man, like you know what's occupying my mind?
What's that?
Look, and look, this is because I'm concerned for the gentleman because he's a great actor, but I'm also a Marvel fan.
Okay.
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
That's your boy.
I feel like my boy's innocent.
All right, so first off, like, can we talk about, though, like, as much bullshit that Jonathan Majors is going through? Did you hear that he might be getting tied up with Megan Good?
He don't want that. He don't want those problems.
I mean, I'll take them.
You know she got, like, wonky thumbs, cuz.
What?
Wonky thumbs, bro.
Wonky thumbs.
Try to watch wait, Megan Good?
Megan Good.
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking about what's her name? The white girl. Megan, Megan Good's got fine thumbs. Her thumbs are fine.
Oh, what are you talking about, dude? Megan, no, I'm telling you, Jonathan Majors might be wrapping up with Megan Good.
Even with the problems, the news, he's still pulling Megan Good. Woo!
I'll take that, yo. But yeah, but as far as like everything, I mean, it's all kind of already come out. Well, I'll say that. I'll give it to my boy Blue Label Johnny, you actually called out when that whole thing broke.
I mean, like, I keep it funky. There, like, apparently other accusations have appeared. Like, I mean, for the most part, skirted the original, but apparently other ones. But
it's always
does not mean that any of them are
because it's always a trickle down effect, right? Like, as soon as one bit of news breaks about a celebrity of some sort of controversy, especially when it comes to harassment of any kind against another female, then you have like any female that have interacted with that dude trying to find a case.
And I don't know the gentleman, so I can't vouch for his character. It just, he gives off the energy that he is not that type of individual.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So, like,
I just don't think that you could also be placed in so many of these like big, like the largest Hollywood productions that are out right now coming to theaters without holding on to some level of like integrity in the game, not knowing that they're not going to have to catch a PR case, right? I feel like Hollywood looks at a lot of the talent that they bring on for these productions, regardless of how talented they are. They're like, okay, we want to make sure that we can push whatever project this is going to be without having to catch a PR case, right? And so,
I mean, like, I think I think why Jonathan Majors has got like so many looks as he has is because he appeared not to be one of those individuals that needs that kind of scrutiny. Now, again, I don't know the man's true character.
Right.
I'm only making an assumption based on his, like, you know, my perception of the individual. Now, going, like, again, not even saying guilt or not guilty, like Dame Dash just came out and was like, I think Jonathan Majors needs to just don't give a fuck about Hollywood and just start making his own movies. And like, so the cancel culture.
I don't know if he's got like the capital bag like that. I mean, I'm sure he's made some good money, but ain't like Tyler Perry money.
He's got a big enough name. I mean, even with all the negative press, if he goes and shoots a good $100,000 movie, which is next to nothing, you know, like independently, an independent feature is $500,000 on the low end. So
right.
If he shoots $100,000, like, his name alone will at least bring back that $100,000 spent.
Yeah. Okay.
Easily.
Well, I mean, I think that's just
and he's an amazing actor.
Right.
So, like, easily, like, he would be able to make $100,000.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a simple partnership you can get with Tyler Perry Studios to be able to like have.
But see, that's
in the studio space.
You don't even like Tyler Perry's studios in Atlanta are not even being occupied by his productions. They're being occupied by Netflix and Paramount, and like he's just supplying like Tyler Perry has like sitcoms and a movie here and there. Like, he's not the one like utilizing his studios.
Yeah, well, I mean, either way, I mean, the man's obviously got unequivocal talent. You can't really argue with. And he's been pulling up in like a lot of these major features. So, I mean, the other side of it too is The Flash is coming out, and the main actor that plays
my boy Ezra Miller.
You like that? You got more.
No, I'm just kidding. I can't fuck it.
You're fighting more for Ezra Miller.
I can't fuck it. Like, because I would have fired his ass. This movie wouldn't have came out.
Long time ago.
In charge of DC, this movie wouldn't come out. Like, here's the thing: is
they needed
the buzz is the movie is so good.
Really?
That
the Flash.
How do you think they haven't canceled it?
The Flash.
Like, dude, it was like, so it's transformed. Like, it's become like a different movie. Like, so when Zack
from
Snyder,
a typical DC movie,
like Zack Snyder was involved and shit, like, and he was taking the story in a certain place.
Okay.
Now that James Gunn is in control of DC, or half of control of DC, they like took the movie and shot new shit, edited it, blah 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 blah. But like, from that movie even to this movie, it's just so good that DC can't afford to cancel.
Damn.
Like,
Can I pop in here?
So go ahead, sir.
So if you're kind of curious about what's going on with this Flash movie, there's a couple of things that you can look at. Let's see if I can get me to focus. There's a couple of things that you can look at out there in the comics realm. First and foremost is something called Flashpoint, right? Which is essentially what this movie is meant to rip off. But in the comics and in the animated universe, a couple of the things they utilize Barry to completely reboot the DC universe, which is pretty apt given what we've got going on with James Gunn. So the question is, like, exactly what are we rebooting? Where are we going with this thing? how hot is it going to be, and what will we see when it comes to the interaction between the television universe and the cinematic universe?
So
Because there is some interplay.
Yeah, because isn't it rumored that the CW Flash?
yeah, he's supposed to make so apparently what the movie's supposed to do is just kind of like put a ribbon around the DC universe for James Gunn.
So I mean, obviously they're like bringing in the whole realm of like the multiverse aspect
Right.
from the DC universe.
But so like I don't know how much you know about DC Comics, but like twice in DC Comics continuity, they have like restarted their universe. And so the rumor is the Flash movie is going to do that prior to the James Gunn universe.
So they're doing like a whole point where like
It kind of like destroys
I think it's
everything
like
before it.
three different universes. I think that they're introducing
At least.
yeah, at least 3 different universes. So I'm like, that makes sense because that creates a little bit of that like little rooted like thread for whenever DC creates a new movie, they're like, okay, this is part of that universe, this is part of that universe. It's kind of like No Way Home, what Spider-Man did, bringing all those like director universes. You know what's so interesting though, if you think about it, right? The director of the movie essentially is the god of that universe, right?
Yeah.
That's what comics always were. Like the writers were the I mean, like even above the gods or whatever. Like the writers are the one that decides everything.
It's so funny. And then you have Stan Lee, who is like the all-sees, like the true all-seer. He's like the true.
The rumor is though in the Marvel films is that Stan Lee was one of the Watchers. You're like, in the movie, we're not because he was a random guy. He was a Watcher who was like witnessing the universes happen, like whatever in real time.
I fuck with that. By the way, Haggard, I moved the fan a little bit.
Felt that, huh?
Is it better? Does it sound better?
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
It's good.
It's still good from the back of the
Pause.
Flip that. Yeah.
Oh, so
Pilar said you liked it from the back.
I mean, listen, bro, she is definitely an area that she doesn't like not pay attention to. You know what I mean? You know,
Respect y'all's the openness of y'all's relationship.
what was that?
That's a scary sound. That's she doesn't.
I like it. Let's keep it.
Can we change that camera angle? Because until we have guests on here, it's this ugly.
Yeah. But if we're gonna do that, then can we talk about something interesting while we're at it?
Wow.
Job real quick. You're right. I was steady slacking on that switch. No lie.
Oh, what did you got, Jason?
I don't even remember. Wait. John. Here we go.
Sir.
Hey, brother, did you ever get down on any of that DC Universe bullshit, the Titan show or Doom Patrol or anything like that?
I watched the first season of Doom Patrol, and like my youngest son, loves the
Titans is shit.
He
Fuck that, man, dude.
Oh, shit.
It just like to me like the Teen Titans show is so dope, and the show
Animated version?
The what?
Are you talking about Teen Titans, the animated version?
Not the Teen Titans Go, but the like more serious version.
Yeah, that was on Comedy Network.
Like if you're not even coming close to that, like don't even try.
I just love the rated R version of Titans, man. Like even episode 1.
Like it's some cool shit, but even still, it feels to me like
episode
it's so
1,
cheap.
the greatest line said by fucking Robin, and he's like, "Fuck that, man!" And I was like, "Yeah."
I think one of the things I'm really looking forward to is them finally settling what they can actually do with these different properties out here with DC, because they spent a lot of fucking money. They actually kind of bankrupt themselves with that DC Universe thing by trying to create a horde universe from DC Comics, starting with Swamp Thing. And so now they're talking about actually bringing that shit back, where we're going to get to see, like, I don't know if you guys are advanced enough in the Titan show, but at the toward the end of the current season, we get to see Beast Boy go in on the Red, which is like this interconnected force of the DC universe that's everything living and breathing, right? Well, the counterpoint to that is the Green, which is where Swamp Thing is going to be coming in. So they're going to try and recoup what they did with that series and put a whole bunch of more fucking money into that, and we might actually be getting a real ass Swamp Thing in the next 2 years.
One thing that I would say that I didn't like about this new Titans is that Beast Boy did not transform into anything else other than
You like
He was a snake, he was a series of bats, he was a tiger, and a gorilla. So there's like 4 animals that eventually he did change into.
like what's my girl on the Titans?
Raven?
Right, not Raven. She's badass, but I'm talking about the alien girl.
Oh, Starfire.
Starfire. Like,
Starfire.
it's just like they toned her down, changed her powers. Like I don't know. Like to me, it just don't feel right. The same thing like I didn't like about the X-Men movies. It's just the tone didn't feel right.
Exactly. That's the right analog, brother. That's the right analogy. Like this Titan shit is to the DC characters that we know what that fucking jank ass X-Men shit was back in the day.
My son loves it, so I don't shit on it. But at the same time, like,
but it's not really.
I don't vibe with it.
Feel you.
Well,
like I don't look. Talk about no vibes. The latest Batman movie, I think it's horrible.
really?
John, I love you so much. I never had no respect for you, John.
I watched it 3 times trying to find what people like.
Why?
Like
3 times.
Oh,
That's a long ass.
yeah. Like look, I think it's first time I was like, this is shit. Second time, this is shit. Third, like. I can't find like there are great performances in that movie.
Yeah.
Like everybody else but Bruce Wayne and Batman. Like,
Hey.
you know what I'm saying? Like the movie is tremendous if you would have got someone else to play fucking like Bruce Wayne Batman. Like
So it wasn't necessarily the storyline. It
I
was.
feel like the way it's shot tremendous.
Yeah.
There are like the villains. Oh my fucking God.
Can we talk about
So
Colin
good.
Farrell? Yo,
Really good.
so
He should have get his own HBO Max.
Dude, it took me at least like 2 days to figure out that was Colin Farrell.
Exactly. The
Yeah,
motherfucker
man.
just looks like
It
the
was
fucking
so
penguin.
good. He
Yeah.
plays such a good
But,
Oswald.
like, dude, like, but Bruce Wayne, like, number one, he gets his ass kicked. Like,
Well, he's kind of young, right?
Film.
Hey, hold up. Let me hit you with an alternate. Let me hit you with a B-side, right? Because on the surface of it, I agree with you, right? When the trailers came out, I'm like, this is not Batman. Batman doesn't walk through a fucking hallway of gunfire and just take all the fucking hits and not die. That's not what this is. And then he's like, fucking people. I was just like, this is just slightly off from what we actually know, right? But here's the thing, dude. Aside from that slight technological problem with the whole bulletproof Batman suit that shouldn't exist year one, right? Aside from that, what we're really looking at is a Bruce Wayne who's figuring out his actual superpower.
Yeah, like he's like that.
through
That's
that
what-
movie.
Yeah,
If you're gonna
I
go
get it,
hell
but then the Bruce Wayne,
yeah,
like angst-ridden.
he didn't know.
Who would know that Bruce Wayne and Batman are the same fucking person if Bruce Wayne's not acting like a fucking happy-go-lucky playboy?
John.
But think about it though, because what Jason is saying is that like you're getting the beginning stages of Batman.
He doesn't know he can flex like that.
But figured out his juice yet.
But if you're not doing that from the jump, if you're already trying to be
But
Batman,
I don't think Batman did that from the jump. I think Batman
the Christopher Nolan films did it the
yeah,
best
yeah.
way. Like
Yeah.
they did it the best way. Because
if you compare it to
out the
that,
jump, he was.
I get it.
He wanted to fuck, girls and
Yeah.
models and shit like that. That's the way you would hide yourself from being Batman, not by acting like you're pissed off and looking just like fucking Batman.
John. Go back, watch this one more time, right? And go the first. Just listen. The first half of the movie.
I will
The
not.
first half of the movie is an ignorant
Why Batman
Bruce Wayne doesn't realize what is in there. What is doing.
3 hours into this bitch.
I
No,
don't watch
but
the
the
sequel.
second half.
I'm not watching the sequel.
Second half of that movie,
So
he's
funny.
literally showing up and knocking on underground fucking staking his ass Bruce Wayne. Like,
Batman would go come in and out of scenes. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? If you just would have said it's just some vigilante superhero, I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. But you want to tell me that guy's Batman? Fuck out of here.
Well, no, the one thing.
Batman wouldn't have made it out of year one if
One-
that's the case.
One big problem, which was actually an issue I read in multiple articles during production, was that they were so unsure about Robert Pattinson being able to play Batman because
Dude,
he couldn't
took
put
way longer. They had
he
to like
couldn't
reshoot it.
he couldn't put size on.
Yeah.
That was the big problem.
He looked like he was
couldn't-
like anorexic the first time they started
looked like
shooting.
he just looked like he's a swole skinny guy, but like
But dude,
I'm gonna tell you,
the dude looks like a
I'm gonna tell you,
version
right.
of fucking Adam West Batman.
I'm gonna tell you right now that the first guest that we're probably gonna have on this show is probably swoller than Robert Pattinson.
For sure,
Batman's ass, dude.
for sure smaller than Twilight Batman.
What's up, white people in white shirts? This is On Air Don't Care. If you guys want to sign up for a feature, you can sign up. Just do the waiver process.
I'm not
bring your problems. You want to bring your problems. If you're dealing with current issues in your life, bring them to us. We will give you the answers you're looking for. Just letting you know what's going on. But that being said,
let me help out. Look, I'm going to make my job easier right now.
All right.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, who just walked into the Library Bar in downtown Fort Worth, you are looking at On Air Don't Care, a local podcast. This gentleman with the gold headphones is a prolific local stand-up comic. This gentleman over here is a fantastic multidisciplinary artist. I'll take that from you, sir, in just 1 second. What we do is we have a couple of ringers. My guy over here, the swole-looking motherfucker right here. Hey, comic. So
he's
what we do, pardon me, sir, what we do is we let
keeping
people
the record alive.
come on and speak about whatever happens to be occupying their mental space right now. So the way that works is you come up and approach the Jerry.
Go ahead and bring Patson on while he's.
I'm gonna take a photo of your. I'm gonna take a photo of your waiver, and we're gonna facilitate you having a good time tonight.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're gonna return to our not so regularly scheduled conversation of Batman and how he's that.
Yeah, we're gonna get off the superhero subject unless our next guest is gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring on our next guest. He is holding the record with the most live On Air Don't Care features on the show. Back once again.
Very good friend of the podcast.
Friend of the podcast and a man much swoller than Robert Pattinson and Batman. Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know about that.
Paxton.
It's a fucking straight up puss.
Thank you.
The only good thing about that movie was
it's for everybody else.
Hagen, can we turn up Paxton's mic? Hagen, can we turn up Paxton's mic? Mic 3. Can we turn up Paxton's? Oh, he's taking a picture. He's taking a picture.
his clothes look.
Hagen, can we? Hagen,
What? His clothes look.
Can we turn up Paxton's mic? Can we turn up Paxton's mic, please?
No. Where's Paxton?
Yeah.
Paxton, could you talk some whites?
Some words,
Yeah,
right? Like
where you
this. I'm over here, big dog.
There he is. Now I can hear him.
Keep
There-
talking. Keep talking.
Keep talking. I don't know what to say. My parents don't love me.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Still?
Here we go. Yeah,
no.
no. It's a constant reoccurrence.
Hey man, how are you doing in the?
Are you Indian?
No. Just white trash and shit.
Yeah. How are you doing in
Similar
the,
experience.
Have you gone grocery shopping lately? How you doing in them cereal aisles? Are they?
Dude, Aldi, nothing cool. Nothing cool, but they still only have just Cheerios, which is kind of defeating because that's what I wanted as a kid.
They got the off-brand shit.
All the off-brand shit is fire, but like they still have Cheerios, and that makes me feel like a bitch. Like I go to the off-market store at the Aldi, and they still have Cheerios, and that's all I wanted as a kid.
Real.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember
the hot dog Cheerio or the Honey Nut Cheerio?
Dog cereal.
I'm just now finding out that there wasn't any, like, I thought there was only the Cheerio. Like, I didn't know that there were other varieties.
Oh yeah, no. In my South Indian household, if I didn't go with Daddy to the grocery store, Raw Dog Cheerios is what he was gonna come back with because Raw Dog Cheerios is always on sale.
I'll give my Indian father some credit because the only cereal that he would pick up is Frosted Flakes.
Okay.
Because he can naturally just munch on Frosted Flakes. You know, I'm just saying, like, just pick and munch on Frosted Flakes, right? But if I had my pick, man, I went through a cycle. It would either like one time it'd be picking up Lucky Charms, then it'd be picking up Captain Crunch, then my roof of the mouth would hurt, and then I'd pick up Cocoa Puffs, and then after that I would like be like, oh, I'm feeling frisky, so let's go with Crunch Berries. You know, like it would. I would never be consistent with my cereal choices.
It's so much. I never.
But I love that Cheerios is the one thing that fucks you up, like from your poverty, ridden fucking childhood.
Yeah, I'm in poverty. I mean, I shop at the Aldi, and like, it's known for like you get $150 for like $75.
Let me ask you a question about Aldi's. You buy meat at Aldi's?
No, but I've really just been like, I went and shot a deer over Thanksgiving break, and I've only eaten it since then. And
okay,
it's fucking rough.
That's how country this motherfucker is right here.
I respect it though. I respect it.
Honestly, it's one of those things that like you don't find silence anymore. So like that's the biggest thing is I go sitting on a field and it's just quiet. That's all I want.
I swear to God, Jason, if you switch to that motherfucking camera again, I'm gonna do the awkward creep into the fucking shot. Yeah, switch to that camera. Switch to that camera right there. No, that camera right there. There we go. I'm gonna do this awkward little creep in just to be like, oh,
I got you, baby boy. Hang on a second.
Get your dirty ass forearm out of my face, please. But no, I will. Let me talk about something with Paxton real quick because Paxton was one of our featured comedians we had on the talent showcase here at the Library Bar, the second talent showcase.
If you charged him for that appearance.
No, let me tell you something. Okay, first off, Paxton did what any producer is hoping to see at any of their like book talent. He brought the most people for the show, so that was one thing. I love that.
That's an outlier. That's never going to happen again. It's never. This was the one time. It was that last.
As long as it's mine. As long as it's mine.
It was that last time. You're like, you know what? If they don't respond to this text, I'll never text them.
Yeah.
And then they did.
Exactly. Well, right. But one thing I do have a question about. So because I was doing karaoke right after the show was over, right? So I wanted to do something unique because I had my like monitor like in front of the stage, and whenever the performers would go up, I would have their Instagram taggle or Instagram handle, and then their Venmo tag, right? In case like they wanted to tip the comedians like on their performance. First off, you had a fantastic set, so much so that I even gave you an extra minute because you were doing your thing. You know, so that was a really fantastic thing to see you do. It was a good night, right? But I ended up closing and going into karaoke. I did a karaoke auction with all the talents that came on this show.
Once again, the last time anyone will be auctioned again.
Because I knew that even with
why this all right.
Even with their
There were
Venmo,
black people on the show. Now that would have been problematic.
A couple Mexicans. That was
yeah.
No. One Mexican and one Indian.
And one fake Indian who claims to be he fucking does. And then we had some Mexicans, and then we had the white. But I knew that if I just let the show be what it is, these broke ass comedians were gonna stay broke at the end of the show. So I did the karaoke auction. Ended up being great.
That's respect.
And your friends to your boys win in an auction battle.
Oh yeah, just trying to fuck me over.
So, dude, first off, did you get your money from your boy?
No, I told him not to since I had to take my friend home.
You piece of shit.
I know.
You motherfucker.
It's okay because he showed me what he was gonna do to me, and he was gonna make me sing "Fuck the Pain Away" by Peaches. And
That's a solid good one.
because I showed him that song. They would play that fucking song.
I would have matched. I would have matched this fucking auction bid.
That's the other thing is I'd be so worried because I'm too competitive, so I'll go hard. I'm not going home, and I would have had to try to sing Peaches. Fuck the Pain Away.
And you want to know something funny? So last time on the show, that's where John got to meet Tyler Varela. So Tyler Varela was on the show, and it was his contingency to be on the last broadcast for him to do the show. So he showed up, he did his thing. Tyler ended up getting the highest karaoke bid from what I believe to be very bear-like gay English boys from the UK. Okay? And they made him sing "Born This Way" by Lady Gaga. And
Born This Way.
What?
That's not her name.
Lady,
she's a dumb white bitch.
All right, listen, you white country motherfucker. You got to be some freshness. Okay. Lady Gaga, okay? It's Lady Gaga, all right?
I mean, if you're gonna call her Gaga, you might as well call her Kaka because she's shit. She hasn't been good since that movie.
On her though, that
she's got an ass and a nose.
She wasn't gonna stop. Stop nothing on this end.
Listen, she got a trophy case and a bank account that will smash anything that Paxton's done in his entire life.
About money.
I'm a comedian.
You don't have to like her. That's the beauty of life.
That is one thing I do gotta say. She was amazing in The Star Is Born. I took a date to go see that.
Yeah, he was tremendous. Yeah. Tremendous.
I also love Dave Chappelle on The Star Is Born.
But I can tell it was Bradley Cooper's first movie to direct. Because while it was a great acted movie, it's a horribly shot movie.
Speaking of Star Is Born, I just learned. So you know the scene in Star Is Born where they're doing like the award ceremony, and he's so drunk that he pisses on stage. He actually pissed That was not a device. That was not some sort of contraption. He literally pissed his pants on stage for the scene.
Did he think he was Rocket Raccoon?
Method acting is awesome up until you do that.
By the way, I'm so glad that you're not talking about Guardians 3 because I haven't seen it yet. So
It's tremendous.
I heard it's fantastic.
It's not the first two,
I'll kill you.
but it's great.
Yeah, do not say anything.
But
Have you not seen it?
I will say Rocket Raccoon.
Hagrid, have you not seen it?
I'll go see it again.
Son of a bitch here.
I know. I will find time if you want to see it with me.
Let's go.
I'll see it a third time. I don't mind.
Vamos. Let's go. Make it a whole fucking squad thing.
Baby Rocket is fucking adorable.
Bug join.
Do you hear it? To see that the guy who plays Chabarty G in fucking People Do Nothing, awesome something. He's a UK. He plays the walrus. He plays the walrus character.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's like, it's got like he's like, oh hello, like the way
Seen it twice. I didn't pick up that at all.
he's a very funny fat Indian UK comedian, and he was the voice, and I was like, fuck yeah, like fucking let's.
We don't like it.
Nah, I love it. I want to hear it. I'm here for it.
Baby Rocket. They have like flashbacks to when he's like a baby Rocket talking. And he like talks. He's like, "We don't like it."
Stop fucking spoiling the
No,
movie.
fuck
John.
it. You want to know how it ends?
That's why John's not invited. Hagrid, this is why John's not invited to our movie date.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let him know.
Yeah, he's not
You
invited.
know how it ends. I'm very excited.
No, Paxton. So Paxton.
Yeah. How's
So you have a face.
I do.
you like faces out there?
A couple faces out there in the ether of this bar.
Yeah.
Good.
By the way, is there any single ladies out there, especially older cougars, that are looking for young some?
You know me so well.
Paxton's taken, so he's not available.
No. No.
Tell him that he's got a girlfriend.
Don't do that to my boy.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't do that to my boy, John.
I just know a lady that would get rid.
Don't do that to my boy.
I'm definitely gonna knock out this motherfucker from any kind of contention. He's got a girl and he's got a venereal disease.
Guy.
If you want to knock him out from convention, Paxton can just simply knock you out. That's for damn sure.
That's fine. I still wake up and start hating again.
There'll be love tap. There's gonna be some love there.
Yeah, but
I wake up and start hating again.
if there's any ladies that's looking for a
Venereal disease, Paxton for bull.
What's that old joke? Poor guy. I got the STD. All I need is you. Yeah, there it is. It's definitely been said in this bar, unironically. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw it on the other side. The other side is like the dark side of the room. The side of the bar that you can't see from over here. It's just two young girls and then one old man, and they're not spread out.
they're not together. Oh, they're together.
Right.
Are they hanging out? They're not hanging out.
He's talking to them,
Oh yeah.
but no reciprocation.
Yeah, my hero.
Well, listen, if those young girls want to escape, you can definitely take the seats over here. Once Paxton is done.
In our VIP lounge.
So Paxton, I would, other than, this is your fourth time coming on the show, and you have made it like a proclamation.
Oh yeah.
No one is going to have more features than you.
Oh no, that and it's so easy. Like most of the time we have to drive to fucking Dallas to get good mics.
Yeah.
Fort Worth is kind of like dissipating in the open mic scene, and this gives me a reason to stay in Fort Worth and save some fucking gas. Honestly,
That's
Now, as a friend of the show, we're gonna in the near future we're gonna start implementing that stage
okay.
into a possibility of the show. Would you like to do a set
Oh fuck yes.
on the show?
Anytime is
You're asking a comedian if he fucking wants to be featured on a show.
I mean, I'm sure there's some stand-up kids that wouldn't, that might not want to.
If they're actually making money in this game.
I would love for you to be the first stand-up to do that.
Yeah, I think 100% Paxton has earned his right that when we start implementing the live stage feature, the segment breaks will actually have a stage talent on stage that is entertaining the full bar. When we're taking a segment break from the Paxton has earned our very first.
We'll break those segments up and release those as their own clips. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's some value to people coming and doing that on the show. You know what I'm saying?
honestly, and clips are clips, and time is time. That's all I need.
Exposure is exposure.
Yeah.
And that's why I come here because if I went to 3 mics, I'd get way less time than if I came and did the mic and this.
Way less time and way less eyes and way less attention.
Yeah, honestly, there are more lights than are ever lit in my plate. It's a dimly lit room because
Paxton almost looks translucent with these LEDs on it.
it's just outside today.
So Paxton, you continue to work out to get the strength of Thor into your life.
Some people stop fucking with me, man.
Yeah, so people are fucking with you.
They used to. Now I think people are just mature. I'm not gonna say that I scared anyone out of like fucking with me, but like when you're a fat little dork in like middle school, people will come at you.
Oh, I mean that's different. When you were Faxton,
Yeah.
you were Faxton.
Because you came up with that.
And Faxton.
Yeah, no, he was Faxton to what we know of what he used to be, right? You know what I mean? It was the name that was never given to him.
I know, dude. I've got to put that on. You just it fucking works so well.
It works so well.
It just only works in Dallas because of those couple fucking words
Yeah.
that you can't say like the F one.
Yeah. It's funny. And then he was like, then he talked about it. He said some joke where he was like, I was at the gym and then I was working the elliptical because I'm gay. And then
I'm
everyone
not saying I'm gay.
everyone started laughing their ass off. And then I yelled, Faxton.
And then the rest of the joke bombs.
Thanks a lot.
Fucking one little tag.
As soon as you called yourself gay, everyone started dying laughing. He's like, it's like, fuck you guys, just fuck you. Fuck you on you only laughing on that. Well, all right, Paxton. We love you. We appreciate every single time that you come on this show. And just because we've now, since you've seen the growth since its inception, we have to be more conscious just because of the guests that want to come through.
Oh yeah.
So, what do you got going on? Where can people find you?
You can find me at Instagram at pbailey_comedy, and then I've got a show coming up in Euless. Go follow me on Instagram to find that show. It's Friday the 26th or 27th, whatever date lines up with Friday. I can't remember. And then, I've got a show at Chihiro's also in Euless, the awesome sushi bar. Those white women sound like birds when they talk. Jesus.
Since the beginning of time.
Just squawk. Just Jesus.
It's a beautiful sound.
It's a sound I know to run away
He learns, guys. This guy learned.
from. Just from trial and error. Just so many errors. Like a fucking.
Look, that's what you learn. Like,
You
you know,
definitely put out a face of failures. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
You gotta be fucking not afraid to fail in the
yeah.
game of comedy.
There we go. Say it again, Paxton.
You have to be not afraid to fail.
God damn it! And if that ain't the truth, if that ain't the truth, because as my dad looks at me every single day, he looks at me as a failure, even through my successes. Ladies and gentlemen, Paxton Bailey. All right.
Boys, we might be ready. We might actually be ready for our first break. What do you think?
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Honor Don't Care, segment number 1. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have it, tell your friends and tune in. We'll be right back after this segment break. Go ahead and take advantage of these amazing sponsors. Oh, segment 1.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs as well as gutter and siding installation,
custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair.
And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metal work, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is On Air Don't Care. I am Blue Label Johnny. This is
Shawn K, the Showman, y'all.
what it is, what it do. We got
With-
Hagrid the plug behind the scenes.
Jason Dyer behind the scenes, handling the business. We just got done with segment 1, and good Lord, how good do we feel going into segment 2?
Pretty solid, brother.
Right here we are in the heart of Fort Worth
Downtown.
at the Library Bar.
That's right.
Live once again. On Air Don't Care. Y'all don't know what to do. It's a live broadcast party.
You know it.
We have conversations. We just had good friend of the show, Paxton Bailey, come by. Salute to that gentleman. If y'all get a chance to see Paxton Bailey do stand up, make sure you do it. It's a funny young man. Go check my boy out.
The biggest thing, Paxton coming in, like, he is testament to the flow and roll of this show. Paxton saw us the first time he was featured. We were on the opposite corner of this bar, okay, the first time that Paxton came in. And
he said the dark side.
In the dark side of the bar, yes. And ultimately, Paxton has actually watched the growth of this show. He saw it develop in the way that we've had it from our technical outputs. End all be all. Sorry, I'm like trying to reach out. I'm gonna put my phone there in a second. But yeah, he's watched the development of our overall production value, our logistics, how we've thrown it down. And even like, the last show we had, we picked up the technology and output. And so,
Thanks to Hagrid.
And we were running through those logistics. And even with the delay of the show, Paxton stuck around to make sure he got his.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
You were recently a guest on the Primetime with Alex Stein.
Oh, yeah.
How would you rate our broadcast to theirs?
So, obviously, their show was posted inside Mercury Studios. Fantastic
studio for those of y'all that know.
Glenbeck Studios. And it was a fantastic studio production, like just warehouse. I don't know what else to call it. It's like a series of
definitively a warehouse.
Yeah, it's a series of warehouse with multiple production rooms. This was like the real deal as media production, and like as far as multiple buildings, with each of them had multiple studio rooms. And so it's like looking at the scale of what we are doing compared to what they're doing, right? Theirs is on that scale of a real-time TV network broadcasted show on YouTube. What we're doing is unprecedented, never been done before in a live bar scene. And for those of you who are thinking,
jump out the window.
No, let me say something to the technology, because a lot of people don't know this, okay? Because there's a lot of people that's in the bar right now. For those of you who are watching online, okay, you guys don't hear what we are hearing. You guys are not really seeing and experiencing what we're experiencing. Right? As the people on the live stream are listening to this, the audio is being run through an AI filter that's filtering all the background noise out of the broadcast. So on the actual live stream, you should only be hearing our voices that come through the mic. And that's what these people don't understand that we're doing. And and we're ultimately opening up the dialogue. We want to hear from the masses. We want to hear from the people. Okay? What are you dealing with in 2023? What the fuck is going on with you?
Yourself, son.
I'm passionate, and I want to hear what these people have to say, John. I want to hear what they have to say.
Hey, Shawn and John, I think that's a really great segue to introduce our next guest.
Bring them on, Jason.
We're gonna speak with a gentleman called Scooter. A second, and we're gonna make this happen. We'll bring him on.
Y'all welcome Scooter.
Sip on in here, Scooter. Sip on in here, Scooter. Oh, this guy. There you go, sir. You just pop those on so you can hear us. And then make sure you're close enough to the mic. Pretend it's your wife. I don't know if you're married. I don't know your deal. I don't know nothing about you. Scooter, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Scooter?
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to On Air Don't Care.
Dude, I'm doing good.
Hell yeah. Where you from, Scooter?
Midland, Texas.
Texas. I know nobody from there. So I'm happy to know you. That's what I'm trying to say.
What brings you to the Library Bar on a Tuesday night?
A water conference.
Water conference. You handle water.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
What do they talk about at a water conference?
Salt water.
Salt water. Okay. Well, I definitely love you when I have a sore throat. That's for sure. That's no.
No, don't drink my shit.
No.
You can gargle salt water.
He's like, we tried to bottle that salt ass shit, and nobody. Everyone was thirsty for the real deal, you know.
So what's with the guard?
Well, he's trying to convert to Muslim. That's why. Like he's
trying.
He's an Indian born.
So
He's
it's
an
like
Indian born
but
Christian.
So
But
you're
his-
both Indian.
We're both South Indian, but we were Christian born Indians.
So what do you think about Texas?
Well, I was born here. I love it.
And I'm originally from Chicago, and I'll tell you, I'm not going back. Yes, I already know you have an opinion because I've heard Texas opinions in Chicago.
It's the only place I'll ever call home. So
So do we have Black Lives Matter?
All right, we've gone to that part of this show, ladies and gentlemen.
Black.
So Scooter,
This is a we laugh together shirt from my
yeah,
boy.
What's this?
yeah, you saw the fist. It's because because we like
It's
to
got white fist.
we like the fist. Here we go. See? That's how we do it, Scooter.
It's got all fists on there.
Yeah, look, your fist is right here, Scooter.
Yeah, we got the white fist on there too.
This is your skin. This is your fist.
It's the Asian fist.
Yeah, we got
And that's the black.
we got your landscaper's fist.
for you.
We got your landscaper's fist right here. This is your fist right here.
I see no color.
What's that?
I see no color.
If that ain't
Hey,
the oldest,
that's not to do.
if that ain't the oldest white man shit, then there's fucking say I see no color. But I love it, Scooter. So you deal with salt water. You from Midland, Texas.
And we frack well. We frack wells.
You frack well.
Oh, gotcha. Is that salt water in the frack?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Fracking right.
See, I thought it was regular water. See, I don't know shit.
If we fracking, we're fucking.
Said it. If they ain't fracking, they're fucking. I believe that. I believe that. Honestly, anything outside of any type of metropolitan Texas, they're definitely fucking. And I've seen a poll of less smart people are having kids because they map all the logistics. But poor people, they're like, I'm bored, let's fuck, and then they fucking.
You ain't got
They end up fucking.
And they fucking.
kids.
So is whoever you're fucking, Scooter? Are they here? Are they? They're not here. Oh shit! Oh shit! Damn! I'm trying to find Scooter's deal, yo. Scooter. So
He got a ring though.
oh, he does have.
He got a ring though. He
How long have you been married, Scooter?
off the leash out here in downtown Fort Worth.
Yo, what's some family deets?
How long have you been married, buddy?
Yeah. How long you been married? You got any kids?
21 years, got 2 kids, 2 stepkids, been married 3 times.
God damn.
Scooter, when he walked up, I was like, I knew Scooter got a story.
Got a story.
Scooter got a story.
Look, he looked like them one night. He's wearing them nice textile polo shirts that definitely was made in India, like with the fabric that breathes.
No,
Like,
Bangladesh. That's a Bangladesh.
I mean, Bangladesh is in India. It's technically in India.
Well, fuck, I thought it was Caribbean.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Tommy Bahama definitely lied to your fucking ass. That's for damn sure.
Hey, boys, I got a crowdsourced question for Scooter.
His people are talking.
And unfortunately, sir, it's very wide open. I'm really curious if you could give me some wisdom about strawberries.
Oh shit.
You got a little something going on with it?
We don't have enough time.
Time. Take time. Tell us the Star Wars plot point. Yeah, I want to hear about them strawberries, Scooter.
So, 60th birthday,
Mm.
outdoor kitchen, Rick. I've got a 12-foot barn. A lot of friends over, drink a lot of tequila,
Sounds like a good birthday.
lay down on the bar,
Oh shit.
strawberries on my shoulder, on my
Goddamn.
chest, and my wife,
Wait, was his wife 1, 2, or 3?
6. Oh, third lenses.
In the future, he's like, nah. He's like, I had the 2 next ones I'm gonna divorce. Wife number 6 is what licks them.
Well, you know, I needed out of my life.
Wife number 3 licks 6 strawberries off of you. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay.
I might have wife number 6 before I leave the conference.
Yeah. I'm being like, damn, his people are cheating. Like, there's
Scooter, we had after the show. I'm hanging with you, boy.
there's like 4 girls he came with. They're like, so you saying we have a chance? Some of
Oh, ladies, I'm just letting you know right now, you don't got a chance with Scooter.
Some of these ladies drop their husbands and they're
It's the
still
Rolling
way
Stones. I've never
too
seen
hype.
one.
They're way too hype for Scooter's possibility. Oh shit. So you said this all happened on your 60th birthday?
Yeah.
So this happened about 100 years ago? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I feel like that anyway.
Damn, they got down, bro. They got down in 1923. In 1923, Scooter is what brought.
I did not know they even had strawberries that long ago.
Listen, Scooter, I feel like is the guy because he his profession is in salt water. Like he's the guy that like if you throw a little salt in
If
the
they
chocolate,
fracking, they
yeah.
fucking.
He's the guy who put a little salt in the chocolate just to make it taste that much better. If you don't know,
And
you know,
figured out some shit.
yeah, you know what I mean. Like you got them salt recipes.
So
So
how many times did your girlfriend tell you tasted salt?
well, I'm engaged. I'm engaged. He's.
Time you say it tasted salty.
She said it. I heard they say it before. I haven't never personally said it. I'm like, you know, like it's like more times that's a,
You're like, I don't care.
but like this old fuck just clapped back at me.
No!
Yeah.
Because if she's saying it's salty, he's saying, what do I care if it's salty?
Oh, gangster. Gangster. Scooter's a gangster, yeah. I'm telling you, he's a gangster.
When this motherfucker walked up, I was like,
You know
I
what's so funny?
know he's going to have something to say.
It's so funny. You know Sir Scooter Nix, right? You know who he is, right? So Sir Scooter Nix, he's a performer from the Metro Icon singing competition I did. I featured on my podcast. I featured on my comedy shows, a lot of that. And for the longest time, I was calling him Sir Scooter Nix. Now, Sir Scooter Nix is a very talented black individual, and I was calling him Sir Scooter Nix. And it took the entire competition right before the finales for him to tell me it's Scooter with an A. And I was like, oh, wow, you got a hard R. So I was putting the hard ER. I was putting the hard ER on his name the whole time, you know. And now he has Scooter, and I keep calling him Scooter the whole time.
Ain't no fucking A in my name.
This my Scooter right here. This is my Scooter right here. Hey, if all of his people don't look at him and be like, my Scooter, like wherever you are, you know what I mean?
No, you got to give him the hard ER. He said ain't no A in his name.
No, but you go.
You have to give him the hard ER.
You have to?
He said there's no A in his name.
No, but you know, it's inflicted.
It's not giving him the hard ER.
Yeah.
Yeah, go. You got to get
I got a question. Scooter, we got a lot of young folks walking around this place,
Yeah.
including that asshole at the end of the bar, at the end of the table there. I want to know if you had any life wisdom to drop off on these youngins.
Hell yeah.
What might it be?
Keep on fucking
some wisdom, Scooter.
and keep on fracking.
Make good friends.
Oh.
Don't charge any enemies.
Amen.
Shoot the rest of them motherfuckers.
One more time. Say it again for people in the back, Scooter. They didn't hear you in the back. Say it one more time. Say it again. Say it again. They didn't hear you in the back.
Make good friends.
Yeah.
Don't charge any enemies. And shoot the rest of them motherfuckers.
That ain't the most.
Words to live by, ladies and gentlemen.
That ain't the most.
Words to live by.
If that ain't the most
Texas
Texas life advice that you could ever give somebody.
45 years I spent in this great state. That's what I learned.
That's the greatest thing.
From everybody.
Don't charge your enemies. Shoot the rest. I fucking love that to the core. Well, Scooter. Do you have social media? Do you know what that is? Is that something that you like?
Well, Scoot.
Can you even share? You probably share. You and your wife probably share on social media, don't you?
Is it the Midland? Is it the Midland Water Supply government website? Is that where they can find you? How can people find you on the interverse?
He don't want to be fed. My boy don't want to be.
He don't want to be fed.
He's trying to live that life.
He's got
to get him in trouble right now.
He's got a waiting list for the next wife, and he ain't trying to fucking find it.
Trail evidence of who he is. He's a surprise.
Oh my God, this motherfucker! What, you got a trigger in your hand? Or what's going on, bro? I was like,
It's a babe. Jesus.
I was like, I got a little something.
Scooter spot, man.
Bro, I looked down for a second. I don't know why, but my eyes went towards Scooter's crotch, and I found him. It looked like a detonator, and he's like, I got something for these brown motherfuckers right here. I got something. I thought I got real scared. Hell yeah. You know what, Scooter?
It's always good to have people watch your back.
Scooter, I'm going to say this right now. You are a real one, sir. You are a real one, and I appreciate you coming on this show. And you did it so willingly. I don't know if you got peer pressure from these other millennial fucks you came with.
Half my friends told me you will not get on there.
Oh.
We welcome people on this podcast.
That's a real man right there. He's like, tell me I'm not going to do something and watch me do it. That's a real man right there, Scooter.
He's a Texan, of course.
I was going to say Texas, but
yeah. And he's like, if you ever doubt me again, I'll shoot you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. That was awesome. My scooter, my scooter. My scooter, my scooter. My scooter, my scooter. My scooter, my scooter. Yeah. Motherfucker, every single time you taste a little salt in your water, make sure you think about my man Scooter.
hey, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about old Scooter.
Oh yeah, that man gave me what you call white hope. That's what he gave me, actually. You know, like.
And the next time a woman tells me it's salty, and I'm gonna tell her, "What do I care?
Why do I care?
What do I
You know that for?"
So, Hagrid, I know we got some people on the lineup. Let's keep these segments rolling.
show?
Let's go.
So
More guests? God damn! Keep this show alive, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, that's who we got next.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to actually bring this guy. I had to message him because I told him that I'm wearing his fit on air today. That's right.
The BLM shirt.
That's right. My BLM shirt that Scooter is going to buy after this segment. I've done actually a few comedy shows with him at Hyenas Comedy Club here in Fort Worth, just down the street from the Library Bar, just in fact, with our homie Panda Chacon. Very, very, very funny man that I've seen him do incredible things on stage. He brought his duffel bag into the house. He's rocking his merch. Ladies and gentlemen, AJ the Funny Man, Adrian Johnson, everybody. What's up? I told my man, look.
What's up, man?
Listen, look at Blue Label Johnny's sandwich between these merch right now, man. If that ain't some shit. Look, it's a piece of the Muslims. That's pretty much even the Muslims can wear this shirt right there.
But we do got to create a trend of people got to give us their merch when they come on the show.
Because we're gonna be
like, y'all gotta give us.
We want to build this set. We want to build this wall. We want to build this set.
Team, you know what
The
I'm saying?
more people that give us shit, even better. If it's something that you don't want to put on the wall,
We'll wear the merch.
just give us your money. We are taking donations. This shit is not fucking cheap, you assholes. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, AJ the Funny Man, Adrian Johnson's in the building.
What up? What up? What up?
So, besides making fire ass shirts, you're a comedian as well?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir. I am. Yes, sir. I've been doing comedy for a little while now, man. So, I if you want to call it a comedian, hey, that's what I am. You know?
Stand up,
Yes, sir. Stand up,
actor.
man. I want to get into the acting thing.
Holla at me after the show. I make I'm a filmmaker.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
This is my media partner. We have DIA Media together. Jason Dyer has Deep Video Live, so he's the live streaming stuff. We're the creative video.
I'm the more.
We're working with, you know, Michael Henry by chance? Do you
I've heard of him.
Yeah, so Michael Henry's
We shooting his music videos right now.
So we're shooting all of his music videos right now. They've been going fire, and like we've been having some really cool, like just real.
You got skits and shit you want to shoot? Fuck with me. We'll talk after. So you know,
I'm down, man. I'm down. I'm trying to do everything.
Hey, you know,
that's what I'm trying to
I'm
connect
trying to do
with.
everything.
That's what I'm trying to connect with.
I want to say this too. That you know, AJ's eyes they do get bigger, but you know, this before he goes up, before
You ain't talking to us. Like,
before he goes up on stage or on set, that boy got a prep. You know what I mean?
maybe I got the sunglasses on. Shit.
Sean K told me to bring out my merch, man. So with that said,
No, that's not the only thing though. apparently, AJ the funny man, he was supposed to have date night with his girl, so now he had to change up the plans. He's like, oh, I gotta figure out how I can bring my girl out here. But she came to model your merch.
she ain't even paying attention. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Hey, she here.
She here.
Exactly. That's the love.
Yeah, and one thing
If you paying attention, that ain't shouldn't do nothing.
She here.
that's right. And one thing that's so prevalent with whenever I do a comedy show with Adrian Johnson is that we always have a party of white girls that come in, and Adrian's like, no, not you. No. I have somebody I'm committed to. That's what Adrian says. Yep. She's paying attention now. She's paying attention now.
She
Attention now.
heard other
Her
white
white
girls.
girls, yeah. Sir, white one.
What?
Hey.
Yeah, for real. The antennas came.
Hey, listen. I do this comedy game too. What the fuck do you think I was doing? Working attention. Working this attention. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. For my number one heckler in all my comedy shows. My number one fucking heckler. My biggest supporter, my number one heckler. Listen.
That's the way it's gotta be.
Yeah. Yo,
Somewhere in between, he's gonna be telling the truth about something.
I'm there though.
Hey, you there? He came.
yo, one time I gotta show some love, dude. I actually, when I bought your shirt at our last show at the Hyenas Comedy Club, because I wanted to buy it the time before,
Right.
and I don't think you ran out of my size, and so I was like, all right. And so when I saw you the next show, I was like, yo, you got me on a lot? He's like, yo, I got you. And this man gave me a little deal. He's like, I'm like, yo, it's $25 per shirt. I'm like, man, I got $23 cash. He's like, listen, give me motherfucker. Hold on, shut up. And he said, listen, give me 20 and put me on a podcast, son.
You know he's Indian, right? He's in haggling. He had that shit. He had that money.
Stop acting like you don't relate.
I know he had it, bro.
I'm telling you.
You are an Indian dressed as a Muslim. Stop acting like you don't relate. Stop. Just stop.
I'm telling you, I know he had it. That's what I'm telling you. I had it. I would tell you.
I showed you. Because I also have the same birthday as Jordan.
He had that shit in the other pocket. That's what I'd have done. I got $20.
Don't do that.
He pull up that gas station. He got that other 20 in the.
Having the same birthday as Jordan, I only keep $23 in my wallet at all times. It don't go over that.
Hey, dog, I don't believe that Indians don't do that, bro. I don't. Indians,
Yeah, believe me, they sneaky.
yeah,
Now, but I want to give you like he done told me about the shirts though, but I want to give you like because you should like comedians and other entertainers. The merch shit, man, that's what a lot like us too. Shit, we're sleeping on our merch shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, kudos to you to even doing that.
Well, we have a lot of other. We're getting the technical logistics done, so we're the attention to detail. That's one thing that is coming down.
And even his like name on the page, like, you know what I'm saying?
you got to.
Like, yo,
man.
he on it.
And shout out to Fernando Panda Chacon, man. He got me on the merch game.
Real one name.
He told me, yeah, that is. I mean, damn.
Hey, he calls himself that. He calls himself that.
Hey, matter of fact, I like your pants, man. Your pants.
Tracksuit.
Hey,
everything.
Player, hey, yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
now I'm a Tiger motherfucker, so I'm mad at this motherfucker.
Man, hey, that motherfucker bright as shit too. I like that, man.
I'll be creeping in like a package of fruit stripe gum, son.
Bro.
And that's a cold ass package of gum.
Boy, that gum puts in work. Let me say that. Long lasting flavor. That's what Jason got. Long lasting flavor.
Amen, brother.
Wait, how long have you been doing comedy,
Man, I've
AJ?
been doing comedy now for 3 years, man. 3 years doing comedy, bro.
You from the Dallas area? Where you
Fort
from?
Worth, man.
Okay.
Fort Worth, Funky Town. This is my home. This
Oh, you love from our comedians, but it ain't a lot of Fort Worth, dude. Now, although
Yo,
is not.
let me tell you something. Being an outsider, right? Because I'm from Chicago. I say this all the time. Because I have my residency here at Library Bar. I've been to like Lola's. The most amount of shows I've done at a comedy club has been Hyenas Fort Worth. People sleep on Fort Worth, mostly Dallas, mostly the Dallas population, but people generally sleep on Fort Worth. Where like people fly into DFW and know that they're going to Dallas. They're like, so what does the FW stand for? Like Dallas for the win? And like that's
Dallas Fort Worth with Dallas.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But like if you look at it, I look at DFW as a region. We're talking over 8 million people in the DFW region. When I came from a state, Illinois has less than 12 million people. Like almost, we're going to match those numbers. Like there's more people moving out of Illinois every single year, and there's more people moving in.
And it's a difference, dog. Like Fort Worth, man, it's a difference. Fort Worth and Dallas are two completely different things, man. Like, we call the cops over here. You know what I'm saying? We call the police at Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, man, those motherfuckers we call the cops on is Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's two different things, man. You know what I'm saying? Even with Traders Village and Big T Bazaar. You know what I'm saying? That's two different things.
That's my hometown right there. Grand Prairie Traders Village, bro.
Bro, you know, you don't match up.
Clip it. I'm just making this mark for myself. Clip it.
Clip it. 1 minute. Clip it.
No, clip it.
Clip
Look,
I don't know what that
I'm
means.
Texan. But I'm not from the DFW. So I came and I moved to the Denton area and I fucked with like Dallas because that's what I knew more.
Yeah.
And like I used to be like, I ain't going to Fort Worth for a motherfucking thing.
I'm gonna put it to you like this, bro. That's where you fucked up.
No,
you come to Fort Worth, man. You
I came a lot.
But your shit's gonna be okay.
Let me.
You go to Dallas.
You like 2010. Like I came a while back.
And you say you came. Where are you from?
East Texas.
East Texas. You say you came like from overseas or something.
To me,
and it kind of is, bro.
A whole different world.
I feel you on that, bro. I really do feel you because it kind of is a whole different world, man. It really is.
Now, here's the thing: is when I started really fucking around in Dallas, to me, I did look at it as the whole thing because to me, it was going to take me 45 minutes to an hour to get anywhere in Dallas.
Yeah.
Same thing for work. So I just looked at it as a region. I didn't give a fuck if I'm going to Fort Worth, if I'm going to Dallas, if I'm going to Wiley.
And
like, to me, I don't give a fuck. It's going to be the same amount of time.
You talking about traffic now, dog? And I'm from the DFW area, man. Dallas traffic, just like Dallas traffic, sucks. Dallas traffic sucks.
6:35, no joke.
It's traffic.
6:35.
You don't have to travel during.
Yeah.
You don't got to travel during.
I will also say this is that because I've been coming to like DFW since I was a kid, I have a lot of family that are out here. And so it was always, ever since I was a kid, then coming here for events and weddings. Fort Worth now looks like what Dallas looks like 10 years ago. And then when you see how much is building in like Arlington, like DFW in the next 10 years is going to have one of the most prolific skylines in the world. 100% between when you're talking about from all those stretch of cities between Dallas and Fort Worth, and then you have Arlington being the middle hub that has all like the stadiums, Six Flags, all that shit. Like you're talking about mass amount of land. Like it's going to become such a satellite city.
Yeah.
And Fort Worth, bro, people sleep on Fort Worth, man. There's like the most love I've ever gotten in this Fort Worth. The most payment as far as like bar gigs and entertainment I've gotten in Fort Worth. I met some incredible entertainers, one sitting right here and shit. I mean, I'm telling you, like, yo, like real talk, like people sleep on Fort Worth when Dallas comes in with pride and shit.
Yeah.
And when I'm out there, I'm like, listen, I'm from Chicago, and I made a whole bit where I talk about I'm not part of gang life, but I love a good turf war. Like I love watching a good turf war. You know what I mean?
You definitely get that shit in Dallas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get this North Dallas, boy. You get that shit.
Like,
boy.
you know, the reason why they have such a hatred towards Dallas is because they've been feeling that disrespect for years. And Dallas they play their cards smart because they just keep unacknowledging them that they even exist. And so it just piss off Fort Worth people even more. But Fort Worth making noise, yo.
No joke, man. Dallas, bro. Dallas is hopping. Dallas is hopping with the comedy scene, and a lot of other shit's popping off in Dallas, man.
There's a scene happening. Dallas didn't have an entertainment culture. That was one thing about Dallas. Nobody knew Dallas for nothing. Like you tell, Erica, hold on. Erica, they'll be like, Erica Badu's from Dallas. They'll be like, oh shit. Like it's like they had no idea. Everyone, when they look at entertainment for Texas, they look at Houston, they look at Austin, but Dallas is not known for that. But now Dallas has started.
We were the fifth major market, but we were not supporting our own.
Yeah.
We were big for everybody to come and bring your food, bring your shit.
We got the
But we weren't nurturing our own talent, though.
We got some strong talent in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? We had some strong talent. But I think what it is now, man, that Dallas has made such a name for itself as far as the entertainment industry, bro, that people are actually coming to Dallas to look for stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We've made the name, or Dallas has made the name for itself to where it's big enough now. It's making noise. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's talent,
but also Fort Worth, though.
It's always,
you know what I'm saying? Fort Worth, though, is
coming to get it now.
DFW in general, but Fort Worth is also making noise. Like on that same
to
part.
be real though, Fort Worth though, like it used to be a very country town. It's
bigger than Dallas. It's technically bigger than Dallas.
It's basic space.
Hey, Fort Worth, man, in Fort Worth, dog, no bullshit. You liable to see a motherfucker on a horse walking down 35.
I mean,
bro.
when
No
10 years
bullshit.
ago,
They walk through my neighborhood all the time.
There was not very much other than live music or country music, whatever, in Fort Worth. So, like, that's the vibe they had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it was.
Have you ever seen the show 1889 on Paramount, which is like the
Tremendous. Yeah.
first prequel of Yellowstone?
Tremendous. Yeah.
Like you know Yellowstone. Yeah. So like 1889, they have a new one. It's like 1929. That's what like Harrison Ford.
You see what I'm saying? They bring the country shit.
I worked on that.
Which one?
It's 1880.
You did tell me that. So
they put me in the hospital.
But 1889, they show like a travel post, like where like the South main station was Fort Worth.
Yeah,
and they showed like the whole thing. Yes,
I the fucking set.
Yeah, and talk about it. What's
3-degree heat. 2 weeks in,
it sounded like something.
Almost died. Had to go to the fucking hospital.
Hey, you made it.
That's what I'm about to say. It sounded like something during that set pissed him off, bro.
What do you think?
Look, I almost died. Like, and I got to go to the ER. Like, if I sort of muscled through like a week, literally would have just not woke up.
Hey, bro, I can't speak on that.
It worked me to the damn bone.
I can't speak on that because I did
12 days in Texas summer.
Yeah, you
outside.
You out of there.
Hey, so wait, you got Brooklyn.
He's 44 years old. That's wild. I should be working at 44 years old.
Wait, how old are you, Adrian?
I'm 41.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm grown, motherfucker. That's
I see it.
That's the fuck I am.
Now I see all that salt all over them, that goatee over.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. I see it.
It's wisdom, dog.
Hey, you got love for New York? I see Brooklyn on your head.
Well, that's my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brooklyn. What's up, baby? That's my daughter, man.
Shout out to my boy's daughter.
I ain't never been to Brooklyn, New York. I ain't never been to New York, bro.
You've been out there. It's pretty dope. It's dope.
You can pass for New York.
Oh,
you got a New York vibe.
I do be.
Yeah.
Yo, son.
I'm here, son. Yeah, son.
Dunny.
Son, what's up?
What's up, son?
Hey, what's up, son? What is that, son?
Hey. So So I'm guessing you did not bring your baby mama. That's not who you brought. Is that right?
What's wrong with you?
What? I'm trying to get to know my man.
You're a wild boy, son.
I'm right? No, it's not.
You are a wild boy. Motherfuckers. What the fuck are you?
What I say? I'm just trying to get to know the the accomplices. I don't know.
They're accomplices.
Oh shit! That catch you a case, cuz I'm sorry.
I can tell he was raised on the north side of Chicago.
Yeah, I definitely was.
Was reborn.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but we got them. Them north side got them claps though. The south side never ready for us. That's why we got them claps and the power supply. That's what it is. When the power going out, the north side stays bright.
Do you know Alexander K?
Alexander K?
Yeah.
No.
He called himself the stepdad, the villain.
Oh Lord.
He's
Oh Lord.
one of our buddies.
Hey, I need to meet him.
We did a series of skits. He wrote some stuff for Shawn that was like from Southside Chicago slang, whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, well, how would I know this? That's not from Chicago. And man, we were all like, hey man, that's Chicago shit. What are you talking about?
Let me tell you something. In my entire life living in
Chicago.
In my entire life living in Chicago, with all my Southside friends, the amount of times I've gone to Southside, I've never heard anyone say on phone him. I've never heard anyone.
And I knew that was Southside Chicago slang.
I did hear that the other day, bro. And now I didn't know it was Chicago, but I've heard that. You know what I'm saying? I've heard that.
I think
Well, I heard it when I heard it.
You know
I heard it.
I mean, like, no, but like, this was like 2 months ago.
You know, I
Because
was
literally when we when we did that, I thought people were parroting it, but like, no, they were saying it on four of them crazy.
Yeah.
It's like what the fuck?
Hey,
Like it was like everybody was saying it. I was like,
yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I'm about to.
Bullshit. I did want to know what the fuck it meant. You know what I'm saying?
Look, no, whoa, yo, slow down. I don't know what the fuck it means.
On
phone them graves.
On phone them graves.
Phone them graves. I have absolutely zero clue what it means. I just knew it was from the south side of Chicago. That's all. That's where my knowledge.
That must be like on gang or something. You know what I'm saying? When they say on four of them graves,
on all of them,
like they telling the truth.
It's on all of them, like on all of my crew.
And that be telling the truth.
No, but I am happy that they're like. I'm so tired of like slang being universal. Like I loved it when different areas had their own like. You could. It's like a big. No matter east to west coast, north
to the
south,
internet.
it's just the same vernacular. I'm like, come on, man, like that shit ain't cool.
That ain't
If
cool.
everybody used the same fucking,
I just shared on the stream again. One more time, I said all my Chicago peeps. Let me know who out there says on phone him. Comment below.
Yeah, it was the north side. They'll be like,
any
we
my
don't
Chicago peeps. I want to hear how many of my Chicago peeps
It's
say
north side people. We've never heard of it.
on phone him.
On phone them.
I'm unfamiliar with that terminology.
Well, I remember.
That's preposterous.
I remember when I was like getting ready to like shoot my scene, and I'm like going to Alexander. I'm like, Alexander, I'm looking at the script. I'm looking at the script, and I see that my step.
We had to Google it to prove to him that it was from Chicago.
I said my step black son. He says on phone M Graves. Can you clarify exactly what that means and its origin, please? And he's like,
could you use it in a sentence?
And his response was something that only black people say. Actually, he's like, you know, like
a whole story just went fuck side.
Yeah,
it's just like hit the stop. We're seeing it. If it was, we seen it. I'm sorry.
But you know, because it's black people, he was like, you know what I mean? Like he was giving it. He was giving me like that whole. I was like, man, I
don't know if you peeped that, but Scooter thought this was a BLM show.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I didn't.
Because that shirt.
Scooter, he would think it's a BLM shirt.
I think he might have left because it's way past that time. Yeah.
Hey. They handing out home. Yeah, it's Jello time.
He said, "You wildin'." And he said, "You better take your
watch the stream."
hotel."
Watch the stream. Wife number 6.
I'm number 4, so
No, she was number 3. Number 3 will be calling.
Oh, number 3. You got 3 more?
Yeah, he hasn't claimed 4 yet. He hasn't
Who, Scooter?
that guy that was out here.
He done had how many?
He on 3 right now. He on number 3 right
He's
now.
planning on the next 2.
No,
Three wives.
he's on number 3 right
He's
now.
on wife number 3 right now. That's
Man, Scooter. Damn. You got to cut him
step
off
the
before
game
you get
up.
to the ring, dog.
No.
Yeah, look, that's white boy hustle. They don't know. They don't really know that. They go through like 6 of them before they done.
See, we cut them out. We cut them off at the face of mama. You know what I'm saying? We don't give them no ring. I'm bullshitting. I'm bullshitting. Scooter!
Really likes you.
What's up, Scooter? How you doing? Hey, kids, stay in school.
Brothers usually be engaged for like 12 years.
Man, dog, 3 wives. Lord, he on wife number 3.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. You sound inspired. That's honestly how you sound right now.
He inspired. I was thinking to myself how much money he done lost.
Hey, man.
This dude,
You know he don't have. He just like he said.
fracking, bro.
If we're fracking, we fucking. You know he got money.
yeah. This,
If he's talking about oil, you know he got money.
bro, I said,
You ain't like, hey, and I did hear, isn't he from like mid he got that white.
He ain't one of the poor Midlands. Poor Midland. He
Hey,
one of the
tell
rich
Scooter to
Midlands.
come back here, man.
Yo,
I might
He's
do my job.
around.
Hey, tell Scooter, man. Hey, if y'all know Scooter out there, man, tell Scooter. I said, hey. Tell Scooter, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
I asked Scooter what he does for a living. He looked at me. He said, salt water.
oh, Lord. See, hey, he got money.
It says to me 2 commas.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
2 commas.
Hey, Scooter.
Yeah.
How you doing out there, Scooter?
Yeah, he better play right. I'm gonna go visit his wife.
Man, I'm telling
Yeah.
just send them
Scooter, just to let you know,
I know he ain't treating her right. No,
yeah. Scooter, if you're listening,
This is number 3. Treating him right.
if you're listening, Scooter, just know that AJ ain't looking for a booty call. He's looking for a sponsor. All right, just
That's what we were talking about, sponsor, man. Hey, sponsor the BLM shirt, brother. Together, man.
I told Scooter, I'm like, Scooter, your fist is right here. I was like,
it's a black laugh movement.
Yeah, man.
that's right. That's
There we
right.
go. Yeah. Well, that's the black. That's not a black laugh though, right there. That ain't no black
That
laugh.
was not.
That ain't nothing.
Nobody
nothing
walked
about
off with
that.
That was a Midland audience track.
Yeah. That was the Scooter.
We are coming up at the end of the second hour.
What you got going on, bro? I know you got shows, cuz. What you got going on?
Hey, the one I want to kick a shout out to Panda and Rich Moore.
Panda, love you.
Panda Chacon.
May 28th. Man, we got a show at TK's. At TK's in Addison.
Love it.
And man, that's gonna be a banger. But May 17th, I got a show coming up with Flo Hernandez, Chris
Ooh.
Hopkins,
I just did a show with
Tom
Very
Hardy.
funny.
That's gonna be at Boiling Tails in Arlington, right across the street from the stadium, AT&T Stadium. So y'all check that out. Show starts at 8. You know what I'm saying? Y'all show up early, man. If you show up early, you might catch me in the parking lot getting ready. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So we can do a meet and greet at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck show.
If I go see on his shows, I gotta be there early so I can buy some merch.
Hey, yeah. Come holler at me for the merch.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, after the podcast, I got green t-shirts too for you.
Oh.
This logo with the green.
Wait.
Hey.
That's the special edition that you haven't released.
I only have $15 though.
Oh shit! Reaching that other pocket. Reaching that. You
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this
Can
right
I
now.
borrow some money?
AJ, no, hold on.
You know that tight motherfucker ain't gonna do it here already.
Hey,
Got me.
let me Indian this shit real quick. Hold on. Yo, AJ, did you pay to be on this show and this feature?
Hey, I sure didn't pay. Hey, shout out to
And you never,
you know what I'm saying?
and you never,
Hey,
and you never will. You never will pay. So just if I haven't seen a text, my boys.
that's what I'm talking
You know what I'm
about, man.
saying?
That's
Yeah.
love. You know what I'm saying? That's love. That's how
I'm
God
gonna
they
call
do
a
it,
green
man.
one.
Hey, holler at me. Holler at me after the show.
He's like, I don't know if I have that color.
When you do, or a blue one.
Hey, it's actually purple.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Hey, let me tell you this.
man.
Yo, AJ, this is real talk, okay? Because like, Honor Don't Care it's like mainly a blue, like our logo is blue. If you make a blue shirt, we laugh together. We'll put it on the wall on set.
Hey,
So
I'm down.
if you never, even if you never show up, next time you come ever again, if you don't show up ever again,
Hey, why would you show up if I ain't got to pay to come on?
yeah, well, never again. Hey, it was free because it was free because you gave me this fucking shirt.
It's free, my friend.
Hey, we're the boys, but you hook up my friends. A lifetime membership, never pay ever again. That's it.
Hey, Buddy.
Hey,
Buddy.
shake on it. Shake.
Buddy.
You
You hook up my friends with the shirt, Buddy.
hey, shake it.
I take care of you.
Shake it.
Best price.
You 1995, no 20, 1995.
Yeah, his ass taken it to the hookah shop because of your ass, motherfuckers. He took it to a hookah shop, gave the Habibi fucking accent. For your fucking. Hey, buddy.
That scarf though, bro. That is dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Hey, you look like a real buddy.
He got that Nick Cannon shit going on right now, man. Yeah, I like that, bro.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier. I don't know if you've heard of Prime Time with Alex Stein. He's
that
my
man,
boy was a guest on that show.
man.
And here's the thing is, now I'm not a conservative. Like, that's kind of they shield over there.
Yeah.
Like, they was doing the most with like props and everything else, and I'm like, yo, I'm like, we gotta step our be a little different. I mean, like, I do this shit when I'm not on the show.
Yeah.
So let me do the show. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Hey, Prime Time a fool, boy.
Yeah.
like you was
Prime Time.
my producer loves it. He is a
Actually,
big
Jason is his
Alex
biggest
fan.
Yeah.
So, like, it was a good time. I told them
flat out. They're like, hey, he wants to come on the show. I'm like, the fuck he is. Like, you're gonna need another live switcher for that shit. I'm gonna turn his mic down.
Alex Stein.
They'll if you talk shit about it on the show,
Yeah.
they'll put it on their show.
It's like Candyman. Alex Stein is like Candyman. If you talk shit about him 3 times, he'll show up.
It's fucking sad. He yells his punchline. Alex Stein ain't shit, dude.
Stein, he said it fucking 3 times. Alex Stein.
It's funny.
Flip it. Dude, flip it.
It's funny.
They'll put it on the fucking show.
I'm gonna clip
it.
Yo, it's like social media. So it's like social media reels. So when you have that moment and you just want to show that moment, we'll just say on the thing, say clip it, so we can go back.
Yeah, shout out to Player too. I got that shit from them.
Clip it, yeah. And yeah, my man Showns.
That because I'm gonna clip all kinds of shit through this whole thing.
Yes.
Adrian, the amount of people that get their feature, right? They know exactly where to find us. They know where the link is. They watch it and they're like, that was nice. Like, that's pretty much like their whole reaction.
Where do we find you?
Yeah, where do we find you?
You can find me on Facebook, AJ the Funny Man. Y'all can find me on Instagram, AJ the Funny Man. You can find me also on TikTok as AJ the Funny Man.
Cuz, how do they order the shirts?
Man, you can DM me on Facebook. Now, if you DM me on Facebook, like I said, you can look me up as AJ the Funny Man or under Adrian Johnson.
Or the Cash App. The Cash App is.
Hey, you can hit me. I can't give all that out, man. See that? Y'all trying to get you, man. Don't come on here and give him your Cash App, man. And that's another thing, dog. How the fuck? I'm tired of hearing people getting scammed on Facebook behind this goddamn Cash App shit.
Yeah.
Like, dog, that's old. That's old news now. Also, at the same time, how are you gonna send me a picture of your Cash App with 45,000 in it, and then ask me for my Cash App because you gonna bless me? Like, stop getting under my comments talking about inbox me so I can get your Cash App.
But you know it's wild that people fall for that shit,
bro.
Yep.
Giving you no.
You know how many people I know whose mom, grandmother, like, yeah, they got. I was like, yo, wait, they thought an African prince was gonna send them $50,000. They sent them $4,000,
bro. Bro.
Like, people really did that shit.
A lot of people don't watch The Office. Like, a lot of people don't watch The Office because it's like when they question Michael Scott and they're like, "Dude, didn't you fall for like that one email scam?" He's like, "If the deposed Nigerian prince sends you an email asking you for help, you help."
Man,
I love you, Michael Scott. I love you, The Office. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I knew it was going to be fun, and it was. Ladies and gentlemen, it's funny, man. Everybody.
You definitely got to work. You cut me off on that motherfucker, man.
I'm what you call a big man and see the thumb done slip. It's like Yeah, I wanted to help my guy Shawn out because he sucks at doing the thing, right? The second thing, that was just a slip. You're trying to grind you down, bro.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you come in, if that was your way of saying shut the fuck up and get
Yeah,
out. You know what I'm saying?
But when he and I do it, it's like, so where can we find you? That's when we cut him up.
Damn, so you told me to shut up and I didn't even know. And
You
I'm
wild, cuz.
Dog, and I'm still talking, man. Shit.
That's what's up. Let's go.
What's up?
Hey, we got a couple of moments, so it was all right. So
Oh yeah, we do. We got
Yeah.
some more shit.
And so before you go, why don't you go ahead and tell the world how much you like your new white woman?
She got good credit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check this out, bro. You know, me being from the hood,
Yeah.
bro, she got a toll tag.
Oh,
my first winner with a toe tag. I took 30 minutes off a drive.
Oh, hey,
Yo,
you heard that song? You heard that song on K104 where they be talking about you in traffic. Hey, my song
anymore.
is who's in traffic? Who's in traffic?
Take me to
Not me.
Boys.
Take me to Expressway. HOV. Take me to Express lanes. You can't afford it.
I can check the avoid tolls.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, AJ the funny man, everybody, come on. Yeah, it's fun.
Me, man. Oh,
Okay.
You get a new design?
I'm dead.
Come back. When you have a new design, come back.
Hey,
Fuck with you boys, man.
I'm telling you, if you hook up on my boys' church, lifetime membership, you got priority. So when you come on,
Priority seating. Like
nervous
my voice
about
up.
coming, bro. I was kind of nervous, nigga. You told me it was at the library, bro, and I was like, "Fuck, man, I can't fucking read."
I told my boy Paxton, like, we're going to start implementing that stage.
Yeah.
So, like, when stand-ups come, they can, before they even come sit down,
Yeah.
if they want to, like, shoot they set, they'll be able to do it. So,
You'll be a featured artist. Like you would watch on like those late night shows that there's featured artists. You would be a featured artist. Yeah. Yeah.
Type shit.
That was one where they just, you know,
You'll be the
barely the
you'll-
titty, you know what I'm saying? Not the whole titty, but just barely, you know what I'm saying? Nigga like 13 years old.
Show the ass, though. They'll show the
They
ass.
show the ass. They show the motion and shit,
Yeah.
but they ain't gonna show that.
He's
you
gonna be
know
the headliner to Paxton. He definitely won here.
That's what
AJ Jackson, AJ the funny man. Three times the Tron. 3 times the Tron. We can get the fucking headphones off.
you ain't my mama always told me I never shut the fuck up. Shout out to you, mama. I love you. I guess this is my exit.
Yeah.
Deuce.
AJ, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. My guy. Appreciate you, guy. Oh, man. It's funny because Blue Label Johnny's mom also said he never shut the fuck up either. That's actually funny. She said he never shut the fuck up. This number one useless. That's what his mom said.
Bro, my mom said that I never shut the fuck up, and then she cursed me and said, "I hope you have a kid just like you." Two that never shut the fuck up.
My parents never said that, like, I never shut the fuck up. But, like, my parents would always be like, look at me, and I'll be talking, and it's just like,
Both of my children, while not exact other, are very much like me. And I fucking, they're like my best fucking friend.
your cousins and shit, they don't. And then her dad comes in, and he's like, what are you doing? He's like, we're just making a TikTok, Dad. YOLO. He's like, YOLO. He's like, no, you YOLO. You only live once. YOLO. I only know you only live only you. That was his response. That was the response. I'm like, YOLO. I'll take that. I'm gonna take that, YOLO. You only live only you. I was like, oh shit, that's great. I love it.
So what are we doing? What are we doing on time?
We are looking at the end of the second segment. We're sitting literally. It's been almost exactly an hour. You boys are getting so good at this shit that it's coming out like slide.
Yes.
So,
on purpose. On purpose.
Yeah.
I knew exactly what was going on.
I actually know by when I look at the glasses. Actually, when I know, it's kind of like
When the ice is gone,
yeah, when the ice is gone,
segment is done.
and I'm I'm sipping slower and slower.
Yeah.
I know that we're getting to the end of the segment.
Sipping or slower. I just know that when it gets to that point, that's when
That's when the segment was. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's going to be our closest segment too. For all our Library Bar patrons, guests, or the ones that are tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. We love it. And hopefully you guys can find a way to support us because we needed to keep this vibe going. And if there's any venues out there that want to get this going outside of the schedule that we have already in place with Library Bar, come hit us up. DIA Media, Deep Video Live, or Triple C Pros, because that's, I guess, man. But for those of the patrons who are inside the bar, if you want to jump on, just do a live feature waiver process. You can come on. We're also looking for more females. I don't think we've had a female yet.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. We have not had a female yet. Maybe we don't have a brave enough female. We don't have a female that has a voice that's strong enough to tell us their opinion.
Wow.
I'm going there. I am going there. Maybe we don't have a female that's willing.
Reverse psychology. It's an interesting tactic.
Yeah.
Let's see how it works.
Also, saying the fucking strategy, you fucks, goddammit. But either way, hopefully we have a female that's willing to lend a voice, lend a topic, and tell us how they actually feel. Especially if you don't like us. If you are a female who doesn't like the show, who doesn't like what you're seeing, who's not being entertained. The show.
Are you not entertained?
Tell us why. Tell us why.
Yes,
we want to hear
some real life.
We want to know. We want to know how you feel about us, about life, about what.
Maybe we got to go run out in the audience and find somebody.
Exactly. But either way, this is segment 2. Honor Don't Care at the Library Bar here in downtown Fort Worth. Go ahead and take advantage of these amazing sponsors. We'll be right back.
Hey, man.
Go.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIA Cloth. That's DIA CLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your General Fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your General Fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get it.
Hey, what it is, what it do. I'm your boy, Blue Label Johnny.
And I am Shawn K, the Showman. This is On Air, Don't Care. And of course, behind the scenes, our beautiful giant of the details who's trolling, Haggard the Plug, our producer.
And of course, we are live from the Library Bar, downtown Fort Worth, as we always do.
That's right. And we're hoping, hopefully we can. We're looking at some summer initiatives. We're not going to talk details until things are finally in order. But we're looking at some hopeful summer initiatives that's really gonna. I mean, this show has been just going. We keep taking it to the next level, and I think that you guys can see that from the quality, as you can also see from the face of approval and the picture-in-picture of our beautiful face.
You said initiatives, and I'm not going to lie to you. The nerd inside me was like, yeah, ninja initiatives. Fucking nerd with it.
Shout out to Pilar for the real time.
Yes.
Thank you,
baby.
Of the show.
Thank you, baby.
Calm down. We're all here.
Thank you, boo. No,
still in the room, dude. Calm.
But she's a frequent audience. She's a frequent audience to anything that I got going on. But she's a frequent regular.
Yeah, we're not talking about Pilar. We're talking about you.
Me?
He's telling you to slow down, not Pilar.
Me?
Hey.
I mean, I'm gonna feel the vibes, dude, when you talk about my girl. I mean, Jason, if I start bringing up your boo thing, how do you feel?
I feel pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
20 years plus.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the years.
Drink relationship.
You got the mileage. You know what I mean?
Listen, my marriage has been on the planet almost as long as Scooter's.
That's impossible.
How long is Carl?
That's impossible.
I think he's been married for married for 21 years.
He's
He's been married to the same woman for 21 years.
Yeah, that's a
Listen, honestly, I'm pretty sure that his year of birth is in the BCs. So this motherfucker came on.
Are we gonna age shame? Is that what we're doing?
You know what? Scooter would love it if he was here. He's my Scooter. He knows the deal. But man, you know what? Look at him rocking. Look at her. It doesn't matter how old he is. That's the premise of the comedy that I'm saying. It don't matter how old he is. This motherfucker getting it, and he's living the life that we all dream of. That's pretty much what it is. You know what I mean? You can't kill Scooter.
Come around this way.
As Hagrid explained.
You ready for our guest?
I'm doing my fucking job over here. Let me tell you something.
He is.
Ready for our guests. Shawn and John, we finally got our female feature for the evening. I want you guys to welcome Alex to the show. But if you could do me a favor, don't ask any goddamn questions about our employer. Don't fucking do it.
We're not. I don't care about your job.
All right, just fucking do it, dude.
I didn't care about her job. Well, who do we got? What's her name?
Alex. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all welcome Alex.
Alex, is it good for Alexandria? Alexandra? Alejandra. I know that. I know that deal. Your friend is trying to make sure that you have a job in the morning.
That's a good friend.
That's a good friend. That's a good friend. She's thinking about.
He's equally attractive as.
Welcome to On Air, Don't Care. Make sure the adjust the mic however you need to, but just make sure it's right in front of. There we go. We want to make sure that we can definitely hear what you have to say. But thank you for being our first female feature of today.
Thank you.
Marry this woman, fearless woman. Fear the fearless woman. How you feeling, Alex?
Wow.
Feeling good after the very warm applause.
There you go.
We try to make all our guests feel welcome,
That's right.
especially our female guests.
Absolutely. We're grateful. We're grateful you came on the show. Where are you from?
I'm from California, Southern California.
Cali girl.
Texas, get 'em.
So you a Cali resident still?
Orange County.
Like
And
currently?
I'm here for work.
Oh, okay.
So you're just visiting then for?
Just visiting for a week. Yeah.
Oh, what was that? We're good. All right. So, is it your first time in Fort Worth?
Yes.
How do you feel about it?
Feeling good.
You like it? Yeah.
It's feeling good.
That's why that's why there's, I don't know if you knew this, Texans natives in general, they have a little bit of beef with people from two areas of the United States.
Kind of mad about all the California.
Y'all brought some changes.
But why?
So, okay, I'll tell you. California.
It's a lot of Californians moving to Texas.
New York and California.
Our housing market is like,
it's the real estate.
Really rising.
Style.
It's
We're going to add value.
It's the real estate, yeah. And you have. You 100% have.
That's true.
The inflation of prices within the real estate of land is because
we're worth it.
No, here's what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the real story.
That's definitely an opinion. This
is the deep-rooted story, okay? So people come from like places like New York or California. They sell their house to move to Texas. They sell their house. Now, say, for example, somebody in Texas is trying to buy a house, and let's say that it's $300,000. Somebody from California will say, like, even if it's closed, even if the contract is closed, the way the laws are built here in the real estate, somebody from California can take, I'll buy it for $400,000 cash right now.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
And they'll get it.
Tell me you're fucking old without telling me you're fucking old, bro. Like, let's get out of
The
this.
youngest guy here.
Before Alex agreed to come onto the show, she had a particularly interesting and/or complex problem that Shawn was really trying to help out with.
No,
So
you wanted.
I'm gonna let
It was their vibes. It had nothing to do with it. It was just real estate class.
talk.
All right, I'm sorry, Alex. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you asked for a problem.
He did. You should listen now, right? Reflective listening. This is real estate. Be quiet.
Listen to TikTok, I hear a lot of women talk about this problem, but maybe not to the level and depth that I've experienced this issue.
Okay.
So I dated the same man since I was in high school. So he was in and out of my life for 26 years. And we waited very late in our 30s to get married. I'm 42. If you're trying to do math. I see you trying to calculate.
I'm the one Indian that can't do math. We're in entertainment. We don't do math. We don't do math. Our math is very visual, but okay.
Taking your word for everything.
Thank you so much.
You don't look 42 at all. You don't look 42 at all.
Yeah.
You said you were dating the same person.
You look way younger than I do. So
So much. I try to live. You're
doing it. You're doing it right. So you've been dating. You've been in and out, getting to know this guy for
6 years.
26 years.
Waited very late to get married and start a family. get
Okay.
married, all of that. And I never thought this situation would happen to me.
Go ahead.
We're separated.
He's a single one. I'm the engaged one.
But I'd be looking for rings. So
Yeah.
She's not there.
The wedding ring is female?
She's going to the pawn shop eventually. So what happened is that I waited very late to get married, thinking that this would be the best thing to do because I really went through all the options.
You were being smart about it.
I was strategic. I broke up. We got back together, and eventually I decided this was the partner for me. And we got married, had the whole Catholic wedding, everything. Got married, had a baby, and then immediately after we had a baby, he cheated on me.
Uh-oh.
And I found out. And the hard thing is, and it's going to sound very conceited, but he was the reacher, and I was the prize.
He was sweet about this way.
And so we settled. I was a settler in the relationship.
Yeah.
And I was very devastated and hurt by this, obvious betrayal because I had just lost my mom. I found out about this betrayal while I was grieving my mother. He left to fulfill his relationship and affair outside of our marriage in New York while I was grieving my mom, and for the first time ever on antidepressants.
Yeah.
Really, really going through a hard time. And being a first-time mom. And so through a pandemic, no one goes through that, right? Until you're in 2020. So it was like this whole new world, and I was spinning in all these different directions and going through a lot of grief. And obviously that was very difficult for me because it wasn't just cheating. It was this person I thought I knew my entire my
It
entire
was
life.
cheating. It was timing. You know what I mean? Like it was like point of that life. It was the timelines that really.
You know, it's about his insecurities.
Yeah,
right? Because, like,
100%.
if you were the prize,
Yeah.
and like he was the reacher, and then he cheated on you, it's because he's trying to
contemplate why. How is it?
It's because of his own insecurities. Like
Yeah.
if he already has a prize and he's still trying to cheat, it's because he can't fulfill these desires inside of him. Like it's not. Absolutely nothing to do with you.
Hey, boys. Hey, boys.
He's trying to like be the man to himself, and he
like
can't make it happen.
I would like to refocus us here because here's one of the things that we dudes do, right? Right now, we're trying to. You guys are trying to kind of explain the masculine perspective. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about that. What I'm here for right now is to answer like, what is the problem?
Yeah, what can we?
Yeah, so what's the problem about?
I'm hearing independence maybe for the first time into adulthood. I'm hearing parenthood, and for record, I've been a stay-at-home dad for 7 years with a 5-year-old and 7-year-old birth to now, right? And so, like, I get it. There's a little bit extra. It's beyond this fucking dude. Like, my question is, how are you feeling now?
Yeah.
You're on the other side of it. How's it going?
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, that's a good job. Thank you, Haggard.
You got it. You got it.
It's been a major shock in my life, and it's like completely thrown me. And being a new mother, I don't know how to move on with my life in a way of like being a new mom, but also having to agree the fact that we were trying to have a second child into this new world of like, now I just turned 42 Sunday. It was just my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, God damn.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
I appreciate that. But it's also like this new beginning, but in a way that I have to sort of envision my future without maybe all the things and all the possibilities that I thought I had ahead of me when I was maybe in my early 30s, even mid 30s, and now I'm 42. And it's like all of that's been stripped away. Like this person took a lot from me.
Yeah, that was a question I was going to ask you. So how?
It's pandemic, so I mean, like, it's
So 21.
Year and a half.
Okay, 22.
Okay.
22. Okay.
Okay, so you're trying to. Okay, so you've gotten to this point. You're a year and a half past the situation, but you're talking about a long chapter of your life with somebody that you've known for a very long time, and I'm sure, like outside of reaching or not, there was qualities about him that you found you trusted, and so again, that adds to the pain of like the whole circumstances.
Totally.
My thing right now, and I'm telling you, is that like if I can just literally say something like, if you're trying to wonder. Like, how do you get past it? Like, how do you get things started? You're fucking doing it. Like, you're doing it right now.
Right now.
You know what I mean?
You're talking about it. You're sharing it.
Before I reached out to you, I know damn well you were hanging out with your crew and you're like, I don't know what the fuck is going on
With this fucking show back
with
here.
this show right here. And I'm sure it took some convincing, right? First off, I'm also going to thank you for sharing that story. Again, I said, yeah, bring the vulnerable shit. But then I thought you were going to be like, he just leaves the toilet seat open. Like, just like, I thought it was going to be like, it just never ends. You know what I mean? Like, it's just our Southern California bidet, he just doesn't turn it off and it's just squirting water all over the place. But see, I made the California laugh. She got that.
You got a joke. You made a joke.
The bidets are real. But thank you for validating my comedy. No, for real. Thank you for sharing that. It was a very vulnerable thing. But like, I'll tell you this right now. Like, what John said is right. It is one of those things where it's like I fucked up. Like, I'm engaged with the first woman I ever fell in love with. Then we went into a long distance relationship. That was like when I started emceeing professionally. Like, I was on the microphone and I was in the nightclubs and all this kind of stuff. And through the long distance relationship, like I was good, and then I let the devil ride. I let the devil ride my ego. I let the devil ride like. Just the moment, like all these motherfuckers in the entertainment industry, like, why not? Just go ahead and do it, right? Yeah. And I got there. Like, it took time, but then I finally got there, and it was just like it happened, more easier from there, right? And I'm sure that's also another thing that you're fucking with is kind of like, if you only found out about this, what else could there be? And I'm sure that's fucking with you. But regardless of whatever the fuck has happened, look at you. Look at you. He was reaching the whole
still the prize
time.
Man.
You've been the prize. And like all you've been doing is that like you've been just taking on his dust. When you're a trophy, you've been taken on as dust and just sitting on a shelf with no other options than to focus what your position was.
Can I
Position
pop in?
3.
Go ahead.
I want to say that I want to kind of piggyback off of what Shawn is saying. Actually, you're going to be making continuous milestones for the rest of your fucking life, and every single one of them is a chance for you to have a little slice of introspection of distance from what happened, right? Because when shit like that blows us up, it's like it's there.
Fight or flight.
It's a year and a half ago, but it's right here.
Yeah, fight or
It's
flight.
yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So, like, as you progress, you show up, you do your travel, you do what you got to do. You're going to be able to acknowledge your milestones and take those fucking steps forward. And I just can't wait to hear, bro. Maybe in the future we'll heal from me again somehow, but I know it's going to be awesome. I know it's going to be awesome.
Fort Worth. And you might come back.
Amen.
But the bottom line is, it's like you experienced something, and the only thing is, like, did you learn something from it?
Amen.
That when you, like, because I mean, here's the thing is, you don't know who you're going to meet, you don't know who's going to come next, but as long as you've learned to see those signs from that individual, so when they peep up in the next guy, you already know not to have to go through the fight with them. It's just like, you know what?
Yep.
You know, you good. You know, like, you're not a bad guy, blah, blah, but I'm not trying to repeat.
Oh no, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, it's like, you know, maybe not. But
I'm
either
trying
way,
to find
you don't have to, you know, you don't have to learn the hard way
Yeah.
to find, like, oh, you know what, I don't want to be with you. No, like, you know what, I'm looking for a guy that has these qualities off the rip. And then each time, maybe the next guy's not the right one.
I got one more thing to say.
I'm
Real
under
quick.
pressure because I'm a mom. And if
That's
it's
the beautiful part. That's the beautiful part.
Men should treat you.
Yes.
Right.
I wouldn't stand for a man
Absolutely.
treating me the way that
But
he
but
treated
you
me,
have to
so I
just-
stepped
just
away.
take that into
And I don't
consideration.
want her to ever go through what I went through.
So that standard is your daughter.
She's going to.
She's
But that's
great.
the hard part.
Jay,
She's going to.
Jace, can I?
She doesn't know what you've gone through, and like she's going to have to go through her own problem. Now, the example you set throughout her life is
that's an old man talking to you right there. So he's
going to have that. But I mean, like she's still going to have to learn some struggles on her own.
Yeah.
Front the better examples that you like, you know, like
I mean,
don't
you're
let a bad guy be the example. Make sure the next guy is the one that's gone through all the tests before he gets to be her example. Because I'm not a bad guy, but I've dated lots of women who out the rip introduced me to their kids, and it's like you should have waited much longer.
Thank you for saying that, because this experience has taught me that even with someone who I felt that I really trusted, I've really been taking my time.
Now
because I
make them
don't want
earn that respect to
Exactly.
meet your child.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do this as briefly as I can, or like compile this, but I want to tell you a story real quick. And it's a sad story that has a very happy ending. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about a woman named Pilar Rodriguez. Okay, she's a woman,
Friend of the show.
a very, very big advocate of the show. But Pilar Rodriguez has only been in one relationship in her entire life, and she had 3 kids with a man that she didn't expect to have a relationship with. Those kids were forced into her, and she took on the role of taking care of those kids, all 3 of them, with a very non-present husband, non-caring father, very abusive on every facet you can possibly think of, right? And she was a young mom too. She had her first son when she was 17 years old, and then had her 2 daughters. Again, all those kids she didn't choose them, but she chose them when she didn't believe in ever have anything happen to them. So she took on the role. She's been a single mother for all 3 of those kids' lives. And you know, certain things happen, not to go into like details, but it progressed. And then she divorced years later when he found out that this man had not only multiple women, because he was a traveling musician and all that, but multiple kids with multiple women in different areas, right? Divorced him years ago. Her focus became her kids. She's like, you know what? I'll live my life when my youngest turns 18. I'll live my life in my 40s. That was her mentality, right? And then a situation happened. This man almost killed her. Like, it was a drunk, abusive situation. He was trying to force himself, and almost getting her son saved her life. Man, there's a ongoing court process. This all happened during the pandemic on the kid's 13th birthday. And 6 months later, she ends up meeting this fucking showman who's moving from Chicago to Texas after being single for 3.5 years, who have let go of girls for way less. And we were just unequivocally honest with each other. And I told her I'm not looking for no relationship because I'm moving to Texas and I'm not fucking coming back. And I'm sure as hell not moving to northern Indiana, fucking Goshen, Indiana, this bullshit city she lives in. All right. And then she's like, well, okay, like I know my future's not here, but like we weren't looking for anything. And because we chose that honesty, I ended up finding a relationship of the woman that I'm engaged to, and I'm moving here to Dallas with her 3 kids in the next 2 weeks. So like, all I'm going to tell you is that, like, I feel your pain and I'm sorry for everything that you went through, but you are taking the steps to live the life for you. And let me tell you this, you're 42. This could have happened at 52. What's even worse, it could have happened 62. At 62.
72.
Yes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Colonel Sanders didn't even start his KFC at 55 years old, didn't even live to see that company become $1 million. You got time.
Can I pop in real quick?
Please, Jason, go ahead.
I want to say thank you for sharing that. Like, I mean, I know that you're doing your part.
And I know my fiance Pilar will be okay.
I hope so. Appreciate
No, she will. I didn't tell a lot of the details. She's actually talked about it personally herself. But you know, it's the deal.
And I want to add to that I think kind of adding to what Shawn's move is here, because he's talking about a person who developed a relationship that they covet as a mom. They're already a mom, right? And I want to touch a little bit on what you were saying, and a little bit about the whole I know what it's like to be a dad, because I, again, 7 and 5, but also have a 17-year-old. We started over at 10 years in. So like
rookie
mistake. I know it is
rookie mistake.
No, anyway, so
rookie mistake.
What I want to say about that is that we fall into 3 years ago, you realize you were responsible for another human being, and you realize you were going to have influence over what they became, right?
Yeah.
And part of that is also being able to take care of yourself. So when it comes to the idea of what is it to be a mom, you need to put that up against what is it to be a human female, and allow yourself that autonomy, right? You shouldn't craft like your outings, your hobbies, your love interests on your kid.
You get to explore that.
Only 3, let's be real, who's only 3, right? So like, we could, as parents, we can kind of load that up. It's like, oh, fuck, there's like, blah, 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 blah. But if you just kind of take off the cool a little bit, you know, because, and I think you're doing great, dude. I think you're doing great. And thank you for coming on the fucking show. Yeah! This is a lot of shit to let loose. Really appreciate it.
He was like, if you're, this is not anything that I can't get out of my licensed therapist. I'm like, try us.
I mean, you were
twist.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Plot twist.
Fuck this filter.
Truly. Oh. I'm dating the woman who he left me for, her ex-husband. Who?
Cheatee, like the cheatee of that relationship.
She was married. We were both married.
Right.
Oh, you're dating that man.
And I'm dating her ex-man.
Let's go. Okay, but that's good too. Yeah, let's go.
I like that. It's like the cheatees come together and like
the ultimate. Yeah, like I've been in that situation.
It's like, oh, y'all thought you were fucking. Like, you know what I mean?
God damn, Shawn.
I will say that the absolute goal was never to like screw anyone over.
Yeah.
It was truly like we were coming from a place of like
I feel that though.
Understanding. And that's more of it. Like there's never been a part of it, our relationship that's been like malicious. If I can be honest with you. Not even unfortunate. I know, and I know that's unfortunate because people think that when
but
they
it's
hear
the
the story,
it's the way shit works out sometimes.
No, we were in so much pain, and then we processed the pain, and then I had a child, and he didn't get to have a child, and then I didn't get to have my second child, and then we like bonded over that, and we were back and forth on the timeline, and when they got together. So then I was like in pain, and he was in pain, and we comforted each other.
Yes.
It was like really
you guys,
and we built a bond that was like understandable, but also like unlike anything I've ever experienced. Because
I'm sure it started as a friendship.
Been in a trauma like my own trauma. except for him.
Yeah.
And so he understood my trauma in a sense that no one else could understand.
Yeah.
And so I felt like it was an open and free and like safe space to share the pains that I was going through and the losses that I was experiencing. And he did too. And so when I tell people, I know the immediate answer is like, oh my God, you got back at him. And it's like, that is absolutely not what happened. Like, not at any point was I like, oh yeah, fuck that guy. Like, this is how I got back. It was not. It was more of like,
Oh, I've definitely had a relationship with a girl because she cheated on, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've hooked up with the chick that was with the dude that hooked up with one of my chicks.
Damn.
Yeah, I've definitely been that guy. Like, I definitely been there. I've been there.
So here's the difference, though. You were a rebound. She wasn't. Okay, that was like more of a natural manifestation.
I was.
Yeah, you were the rebound.
Yeah.
Opportunity for a rebound, and you fucking took it, John. All right. Look, this was.
Actually, no, she took it. Like,
You accepted the offer that was put on the table, John.
Yeah, that's fine. I accept that.
Yeah.
I accept that.
That wasn't what this was. This wasn't a rebound situation.
I'm just
It was like two
I had
people.
me what they assumed she was.
This was two people that went through the same bullshit together. They had something to be like, oh, you know what? Let me get your side of the story, and I can tell my side of the story. And this is like a relationship that grew from a friendship that just wanted to simply hear what the other person.
Still kind of sounds like my situation.
No, it wasn't. I didn't even need to know the woman. I don't know the situation. I wasn't there, but I know you knew it was a rebound situation, and you said, okay. And that's what it was.
It started in the friendship shit.
Right. Okay.
It started in the friendship.
You know, okay. I mean, so there was Netflix involved.
Netflix. There was no Netflix.
It was in some Netflix. It's John likes the Netflix. That's what you
John didn't even show up with that Google Chromecast, bro.
Good numb. He likes the Netflix.
There was a Chromecast involved. There was a Chromecast.
There we go.
So I want to. This is actually. I want to say Jason's going to appreciate this because we have two productions that make this show happen. It's DIA Media and Deep Video Live. And for the night to close with probably the deepest, most realist conversation we've actually ever had on this show.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was funny because you've seen Chris. He's the very burly guy in the white hat.
Tie-dye.
When he has let's call them honored guests, where he's like conscious of who some of the patrons that are in the bar. Like, he'll come on and then he'll look at me and I'll see him and he'll be like, "Be nice."
He's not good at being nice.
But I mean, that's honestly, that's kind of my role on the show, right?
Shawn, eye contact. Nice.
Goodness.
That's how he is, right?
This fucking guy.
It's warranted.
It's like this motherfucker forgets who we are sometimes.
No, he's talking about you, not
He knows I control what you got going on too. He knows I'll really
me and Jason have some sense about it.
Hey, man.
You're the problem child,
Jason.
This is, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it just because I'm the guy with all the buttons and shit back here. We're about to sign you off and let you go on your way. My question for you is, if you could talk to a person who is 20 to 21 years your junior,
what advice would you give them?
and they're going into a relationship
Half your age.
No. What I'm saying is, like, you know it's coming. You've been there. You have been the high school sweetheart. You know you're about to get married. You know you got 2 decades ahead of you. You've got life experience coming. And this isn't you. It's not a nephew. It's not a niece. It's just some fucking high schooler.
Yeah.
My question is,
You time travel and you met the chick.
yeah, my question is at this point in your journey, do you think that you might have something that could help them out?
They just told you a story, what they're going through, and it's the same thing.
I would say no matter what, live on your own terms and don't look back. Because like I did that and it still didn't get me the result that I thought I was going to get. But I got the most beautiful, amazing child that I cannot regret.
Yeah.
So I can't go backwards and say, this person wasn't worth my time because they were worth my time because they gave me the most beautiful gifts in my life.
I mean, that's classy as fuck, Alex.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of parents who don't do that.
Know what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like when people tell me, like, what would you change in your life? I was like, it only goes up until my youngest child. I can't change.
Right.
Would not change anything about my life before my youngest child was born, because that would mean any change prior to that would result in him not being born. So, like, I can't know what I don't know. So, like, I can't be held guilty or responsible for the decisions I made prior to knowing the things that I do know. It's just like you, like whoever this guy is, whatever problems he met, like you, at some point in your life, you didn't know that he was going to be what he is. And so you made the best decisions based on
and it's okay.
what you thought you needed to
The thing
make.
is, I went with my heart. And
There's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe marry the doctor or the lawyer, and I did not follow that path.
But guess what? There are people that married a lawyer and a doctor, and they did the
still
same
happy,
thing.
right?
Right.
So at
Just
least
like,
I got
you just follow your own path. That's all you can do.
It's like the situation came from charity, you know what I mean? At least you've been doing charity this whole time. And, you know, it's like...
I gave my...
You gave that guy a chance, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, now you know better. Now you know better.
Yo, I will always say this: if I can give you one line as far as a solution to the problem you presented, right? How you move on, you find the gratitude. What you exactly just did right there.
Amen.
I have no regrets. All right, I wouldn't change anything. Exactly, I wouldn't change anything.
You know better now, and all you know better now. That's it.
And you're still young. You're still strong. You're still capable. You're still beautiful. You're still, especially.
Better slow down before Pilar.
Hold on. I'm actually describing Pilar. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing is describing Pilar. I'm describing the woman.
She sees it that way.
Yeah, no, she will. She will. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jace.
She totally will.
But like, no. But what I'm saying is that you get to live for you. You get to make the choice, and this is that. Being that person, being that mother, is the strongest thing I think you can be for your kid. Because I think that for her, all three of her kids, what she sees right now, I told her kids to their faces, "I'm never gonna be your dad." I told them to their faces, I'm never going to be your dad. What I am, what my role is, I'm the man that makes your mom happy. I live for your mom.
God damn it.
I live for your mom. That's it. But what is your mom?
I'm going to be a horrible stepdad.
Shut the fuck up, John.
Yeah.
Moment. Shut up, y'all. Shut up, John. I said, I'm living for your mom.
I'm not your dad.
Shut the fuck up, John. Can you shut up?
Let him roll. Let him cook.
Let me cook. John, let me have this moment, you fucking mic, please, you fucking old fuck. John. All right, so what I'm saying is that my whole premise to her was, I was like, my job is to make your mom happy, but what makes her happiest is you three. So I'm definitely going to be there for that. I'm definitely going to be your coach. I'm going to be your guidance. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it real with you always. I'm going to tell you the shit these adults won't tell you, because that's how I operate. I can't lie anymore. I just learned through therapy, like, once I stop lying to myself, the whole world just makes sense.
There you go.
And so,
but you're giving them such a huge gift because you're choosing them versus their actual biological baby did or did not choose them.
Oh, they're so awesome.
You're saying, I want to be there. I want to provide. I choose you, and I want to give you something to learn.
Yeah, thank you. And so, like, so I'm telling you right now, like, I'm excited for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for you just as much as much work it's going to be when my fiance and those kids here. It's a big dynamic shift they're going to be for me, but I don't ever pain down from a challenge. She's not willing to, and ultimately we're looking out for the success of those kids, and they're already on a fantastic path. I'm excited. You know, they're great teammates. This is a fantastic team. Just like this is a fantastic team.
Thank you so much, Alex. Again,
thank you, Alex.
Do you have anything that you might want to leave? I know, not necessarily. Where can they find you? Like, we're not quite doing the
any wise words of wisdom to leave with our female listeners out here.
No,
outside of what she just said.
Sorry, no problem, but I'm just skipping the track.
Rough 2021. Like, outside of being,
I think everybody, a lot of people did.
It's the worst year of my life.
Yeah,
2021 was actually my worst year. I had a lot of grief in that year. I lost my grandmother, my mom, and then immediately after that, lost my husband, who was like my pillar that I thought in my life, in my world.
Pillar, you say?
But actually wasn't quite that, right? But like it was my mom and my ex-husband who was like holding me up in that really crazy time. And so what is really holding you up, and what I'll tell people who are listening, is that the only person that holds you up is yourself, you. So I had to really work on myself to be a stronger person.
Air horn that shit, Jason. Air
the
horn that shit.
really, really traumatic times and a very, very difficult grief and a really hard moment in my life to really get through that and understand that like I can only make myself stronger, and that's the only way I'm going to get through the storm is like if I'm going to stand up like that rock that I can be and like weather the storm. It's only to like build myself up and get myself there, and only I could do that. I lost friendship, I lost family, I lost people who I thought would always be there for me, who superficially showed up for me in my life previously, who when I was really truly in a dark time, who were not there for me. And like I lost all hope. I was at my worst, but I still powered through, and I still made myself a champion of myself. And that's really like what helped me up. And,
Fuck yeah!
Right?
That's
Fucking hype, dude. Fucking hype, dude.
Those down times, who's down for you, who's not.
people are going through a lot.
Just make sure you remember who's down for you.
Yeah. And you know what?
It's you.
Yo, one thing I can tell you, no matter if we ever see you again, I know one thing's for damn sure. You're never gonna compromise your time for anybody ever again. So when the comes, it's gonna be fucking go.
Listen, boys, speaking of not compromising time, Alex has to go. Alex, thank you so much for being on the show. I just enjoy the rest of your time here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. I really do.
Thank you so much.
It's Alex life right now.
Huh. All right, man. So he does karaoke too. It's a thing. Sorry.
Self and her.
There he goes. He's doing it still. This is what we call the Seth MacFarlane route to comedy. If you just keep doing it, it gets funny. That's what this is.
This is more than what John.
Oh,
Fucker.
that's the hope.
It's the maddest. That's the maddest I've ever gotten on this fucking show with you. It's like, let me finish this one sentiment. All the interruptions I could take, but this one sentiment.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna have Pilar give you a call. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Pilar give you. I'm gonna get you will. It's likely to answer for me.
You Pilar every day.
Answer for me. You're least likely to answer for me, but you'll answer Pilar. You know damn well not to fuck with a Hispanic woman. Yo, Alex was dope. Alex was dope. That was a powerful fucking thing to share. I think all of us actually had something very strong to contribute. Both of you guys, especially from the parental side, and also just from the trauma side, and just knowing what Pilar went through. I mean, that was powerful, man. I love Honor Don't Care. Like that was like, I didn't expect her to share that shit.
Yeah, boys, this is when we're at our best. We have some moments. We have some moments out there where we're trolling motherfuckers like John. What was his name? Joey Moose Lagucho. Whatever. There's some moments.
On the rip,
Right.
So,
Like we match energy, but what we're trying to do is really kind of like again. So we're growing, right? We should do this instead of February, whatever. We're making a show by it. We want our authentic expressions of being human.
It's the show Bible.
Yeah.
Presented by Hagrid.
the roots of this show.
Yeah.
Amen.
It's based in conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
dude, the way and let me applaud Haggard real quick, like pulling the conversation back in that one moment. You know what I'm saying? We're like, what's the problem now? Like
Right.
that was a fucking powerful question to ask,
that was
man.
a blue label
Thanks,
Johnny.
man. Yes, it was.
That's why.
Yes, it was. Because I have been a motherfucking fan of this show for a hot minute. So I know. I've seen. I think so. I've seen what John does on both sides of the spectrum.
Real fucking shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. No, it was awesome.
We've had a few glimpses, you know, in our duration here at Library Bar, but tonight I think was like the
Earnest.
most on air don't care.
Amen, brother.
Yeah,
Very
earnest.
smoothest setup.
Very earnest. Whereas like, cause sometimes
Yeah.
it's like, I think people can like tell us some of our problems, and sometimes we'll see those problems as not something as like this is like third world problem type of bullshit, and like
real honest.
yeah, but that type of
that's
shit,
what I love.
I'll invite that all day. Yo, like talk to us, like, because we're gonna listen. Like, don't see us as guys like, yeah, we're gonna talk some shit because we're gonna find comedy. That's who we are.
Real talk, I love what Honor Don't Care has become.
Yes,
like
yeah.
like
What
you,
this
you
happen?
like like the guests you bring, like the stand-up comedians, and then like it has become something that we haven't.
Thanks to them, they
never
show up.
was right, but like she brought it back, kind of like brought us back.
Yeah.
So like and I loved it. I love what it is that we've become. I love going back to what we were. Like what I'm saying. Conversation. That's what
I'm curious. I am curious though, knowing your boy 80, the part of the inception of the show. If Alex, her problem, like that same issue, like with the story that her what she's going through.
You don't want to know what it is. I
think I do. I
would have hit on her. He would have hit on her.
Like, yeah, but that's
even like,
what's up, Mom?
You talking about?
Yeah.
About,
yeah.
What's up with you and me?
Yeah, 80.
What's up with you and me? You want me to kick his ass?
Right.
You whoop his ass? I go.
Like, I know some people. I know.
And then he would hit on her.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? I would like to. And again, it's speaking on the gratitude of the show, speaking on the gratitude of the involvement of the show, but also speaking of the gratitude of what this show development and where it came from. I think David.
All right,
did he sign a
Let
waiver?
this man be. He would not be doing what he's doing if he did.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? He don't want to be on this bitch. It's just a forearm, son.
I will say before I introduce this motherfucker. Look,
I can't do a whole lot. But
I think we should introduce.
I can't do a whole lot.
We should introduce a segment called "What Would 80 Say."
That's a good segment. Let's put a pin in that.
Put a pin in it. All right,
what can the shortest dude say? I got that.
This.
Well, you know what I need to do in preparation for that? I need to start like clipping.
Yeah, we got to go clip, bro.
Yeah,
we got to go clip, bro. Yeah. Clip it, bro. No, absolutely, 100%. 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
We'll bring it up in the next board meeting. But this next guest that we have on has brought refills for the both of us.
I'm not a guest. I'm just an asshole. There's a difference.
You're a guest.
I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole, not a guest.
I'm not done with my introduction.
Sean likes to talk.
Okay, no, let me give this man his.
I'm sitting down than I am standing up. What the fuck are you doing?
Do it.
I love Haggard.
I know who he is. This man is a man who brings
Standing.
the magic to Pete's dueling pianos.
Hey, man.
Living to the elevated platters of the library bar that we feed a lot of their after party traffic into this.
I think it's the other way around.
He joins. No, you start.
No, it's 100% the other way around.
That were true. Chris will be upstairs and you wouldn't be down here, son.
You get full.
He earned his freedom on the show.
Yeah, it's fine.
Got close from his master. Give it up for Dobby himself.
Dobby.
Oh, like you to lose.
Hold on. Hey. Hold on.
Somebody give that man some headphones.
Are you giving me a sock real quick? Then we'll throw it at you. Real quick. There's a sock.
Oh, shit.
You.
Got that ass.
That's gross.
Dobby has fucking clothes. Then you just threw a sock in your face.
Shawnee has clothes.
You're welcome.
But Shawnee doesn't want to touch the clothes.
Behave.
I do not.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yo, you done the intro? What's the intro? Where's the intro?
My boy that I've been seeing, we see
Fuck,
all
I
the
don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
every single.
I'm putting on a fucking suit with no socks.
I'm not picking that bitch up. I swear. to God.
You said fucking hashtag New Balance. That's what he said.
I'm not picking that bitch up. I swear to God.
Why not?
That is
the sock.
He's been walking all day in that since last Monday. All right, I'm not fucking touching that shit. All right,
it's just a sock.
This motherfucker
looks you a drink.
He did. Thank you.
I bought you 3 drinks today.
Damn.
What you doing?
Yo,
You ain't
listen,
gonna give me a sock?
I want to say something respect.
3?
I will give you way more respect than Sean will. I mean, just for one drink, I will totally whatever, big up. You know what I'm saying?
Any multiple outside of one drink, any drink after that, just give to Hagrid.
It's because I have the same body mass as these two assholes combined.
Very low alcohol tolerance.
I do.
Well, that's why I give him all the drinks.
Yeah, I
want
know.
is,
See, he's about that entertainment right there.
I want a standard to drop real quick.
He lost half his gear last time we were here.
He also loses his standard, so that's what I want.
I like
one.
He loses his standard in life, so that's what I want. Not just beer. I want a standard to drop too. So,
but my man right here, this guy fucking runs that shit and keeps
Amen.
doing pianos. He's all the logistics. He does the security. He runs to the front lines of that security when shit's throwing down. This motherfucker is willing to throw down. He does all the difficult things.
I
Simple
try.
person does.
I'm 5'2", so
this motherfucking guy makes it happen. That's why he holds that respect in the library bar.
Amen.
That's why when we had Michael wrestling, they wanted to hire this guy so bad.
No.
Hold
I
that.
try to fight all.
Everybody going tour.
I tried to fight all of them, and they wouldn't let me. There was a
When
difference.
Michael wrestling came to the library bar, that producer walked right up to him and said, "Are you looking for an opportunity?"
Hey, kid, you're looking for some. You got money. You're looking for a
pot of gold.
It's a spot about a life in showbiz. Like he came to him,
Yeah.
and this motherfucker stayed
You can be the
loyal.
ringmaster of the.
He stayed
Michael wrestling
loyal.
set.
This dude stayed loyal all day. All right,
Loyal.
baby.
Oh,
Pete's.
Hey, man, I'm gonna
yeah, I
hit
know
you.
your loyalty real quick.
And he cooks.
You wanna do that?
And he can
do
cook
loyalty.
steak. Everybody.
Yeah, I cook everything.
He cooks everything.
I cook steak. I cook
Do it
pussy.
all.
I cook
Medium well.
Wow, well done. Well
Everything
done. Hold on,
well.
wait.
everything.
There it is. There it is, boys.
No.
But do you want to formally introduce yourself to the people?
I'm David from Piano Bar in downtown Fort Worth.
Nice to meet you, David. Thanks for coming on.
And what's
Y'all
the
wanna
zodiac
come up?
sign, David?
We're open Wednesday through Saturday,
Amen.
7 to 2.
That's why all the Tuesday, when I'm here every single Tuesday, all the Tuesday ones are like, oh, pizza's closed. That's like, yeah, library life. That's what happens.
And then every Wednesday you're here, they're like, no customers for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Hey, David. We're gonna fix that shit. We're gonna fix that shit.
Like,
Hold on.
Challenge accepted.
Look at Chris. Look at we all gotta look at Chris.
I got 4 piano players.
Sit, David. Or so David, Chris.
Hey, can we interview?
You have you?
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna.
Hey, David. Hey, David. David.
It's like, yo, it sounds like this motherfucker put on a challenge for Wednesdays. Like,
You brought
Things-
me on,
Wait,
not the other way around.
Thank you, David. Listen, I want to know if we can interview your piano boys.
Wait to see interview with the piano players.
let's call this.
Let's interview the piano boys.
owners. Okay.
You don't want to bring my piano players on. Not at all.
I'll make that segment.
They're way more assholes than I am. So
Oh
That's
shit!
not like content, baby.
I heard if you've
That
ever
sounds
put
like content.
it's content, but it's not going to be
What's that
content for
the
y'all.
one?
It's going to be content for Pete.
If we look bad, that's called content.
All right.
It's gonna be great content for Pete.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
You don't want to bring my.
Views is views, baby.
No, 100%.
I just want to say, man, you and Pete's, y'all are just adorable.
Oh my God! Behave.
I actually try to be a great fucking patron between these bars. Between the bars, I try to be a great patron. Now, if you want to break it,
Definitely that. No, definitely that.
I'm not wearing the flannel, but
John, if you want to break that, patron status, you're breaking it.
Yeah. What? No.
Yeah,
we're supporters.
yep,
We're
bro.
cousins. We're cousins.
You
We're
talking
cousins.
shit.
I know, but that's what
It
this
is
show
what
is.
it is.
You know what it is.
Come on now.
No, but you're gracious, man. Let's share them.
Give it up for him.
Clankety clankety, boys. Let's go.
Hold on. Let me give David what he wants. Let me give it.
Give it to him.
I
Let him have it. Give it to him now.
I don't
Oh my God! It's a hug. That's a Care Bear stare, but in real life. This fucking guy.
Is that a short joke?
Chris
Care
knows.
Oh, David Johnson.
The only thing I can see over is
Flip it. Flip it.
Fucking got him. Fucking got him.
No, nobody gets me.
This is
I'm
bro,
too strong
dude.
for that.
This is fucking God, son. Hold up, there he is. Oh shit,
Under their
my
arm.
man is
I
gone.
don't give a shit.
Fuck.
Well, Hager, you coming on here? What are we doing?
Let me on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the producer,
We're gonna bring him.
the backbone, the soul, the heart.
Thank you, David.
David, no, you can stay on. You can stay on number 4.
Oh yeah, you can sit right
Yeah,
here.
David, stay on number 4.
There we go.
Oh, I gotta get my drink. I gotta get.
Yeah,
this man. I gotta get.
He
fucked
didn't even
up
want to
here.
be on the fucking show. Let him live.
I'm gonna get my drink.
David,
I'll
I
be
love
back.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know I love you.
Fuck
All right
that.
then.
Oh my God.
You want the stupid dumbass shit? I got you.
No, but next time.
Sean's got that on spade.
Next time. Okay. All right. Ladies and
He's gonna
gentlemen,
be right here.
the backbone of our show, the soul, the engine, the gasoline, the bandwidth. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the man behind the PIP, it is Hagrid the Plug.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
Introducing.
Hager, we've spoken a little bit of what Sean's got going on.
Sure.
Like, sir, you've got some shit.
I do be having
Some
shit.
irons in the fire.
I do be
What are
ironing.
you talking about?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I want to say something about irons, bruh. When y'all run into me out here in these motherfucking streets, and you see me in a polyester tiger suit, and you see like this weird, almost tie dye thing, and then you realize it's actually
You
polyester.
You didn't
Yeah,
get
yeah. No, that's really happening. I got colors, bro. I'm here. I wish to hell. So, like, if you guys are fans of the show and you've been watching our ad breaks or whatever, there's a product that I really lament not having used right now, and it's called Insider Cloth. The idea is, if you're a trendy piece of shit like me and you're wearing this weird shit made out of polyester because you live in Texas and you need to be able to breathe in the humidity, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, you need that insider cloth because it's got that kind of felt thing. Like you ironed it onto the inside of your shirt. It's got the felt thing, and then you can clean your glasses. I have not been able to clean these shits for like 6 hours now because my whole fucking setup is nothing but
shit up.
Dude, remember
it is scratch, bro. My shit is so scratch. I am 8 months behind my fucking exam.
2 episodes ago is when it was super humid.
Yes, yeah, humid, bro. That's a real thing. That's like when your glasses get all fogged up.
It's Hagrid's humid. Humid.
It's my own personal orbit of humidity. I got you. So I sweat so much, I evaporate into the local atmosphere.
Humid. Yeah.
And then you are affected by it.
You're a humid recycler because I'll be doing
For sure, dude.
You're a humid recycler. Like you soak in all the fucking humidity and sweat, and then you literally evaporate back into the humidity.
Just like let it go back up.
You.
So I'm like one of those snails you buy for your aquarium. I'm just like,
affects you,
God
and then
damn.
when it affects you, you feed it. You fucker.
That sounds right. That sounds right. I like this. This is going exactly according to my brand. It's Haggard the Plug, aka the Moist Guy. That's what we're doing.
Yo, give it to me. Come on.
Okay, yeah. Clank.
Thank you, sir. No, but you're right, because I remember, dude, that was a stressful day, I think, for all of us, and it was so humid, and I remember you were trying to tell us shit, and then your glasses were all fucked.
Whoa, they were so like shit was wrong, right? Like I was like a fucking anime character going, just fucking steam coming off my fucking body. It
was insane.
It was crazy, dude.
Like, even his beard, like his mustache was curling, like he was turning to like Wario and
said it like seriously. He was like,
he's like, I'm losing patience for life. It's out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it was one of the things. But yes, Insider Cloth is that solution that's going to take away.
Takes care of your fucking Goku moments in real life.
Honestly, like when I talk about the realm of merch, I feel like it's going to be essentially like 3 different fashion styles, because I would imagine that like John's going to have his few lines that he has, right?
Yeah.
I'll have mine.
Yeah.
And then yours will be like psychedelic tiger.
100%. I'm looking for any kind of partnership that's going to help me out with a direct to garment type of thing, because I have been about 6'3" and 300+ pounds for a very long time.
Since he was 5 years
Like,
old.
dude, I understand what it's like. Like the reason you see me dripped out is because at some point I realized, after I retired as a nurse, because my entire career as a nurse was just scrubs, dude. Didn't matter what you doing. What are you doing? Mowing the lawn? Scrubs. You're gonna go out and change oil? Scrubs.
And that's
Going
what
to work? Scrubs.
Now, but that didn't
Yeah.
back then.
But like,
And then when you quit, you were like, oh no.
what do I do?
No, Scrubs.
Ain't get no love from
Yeah,
me.
I will feral the fucking world at that point. That's what I did. So I realized at some point that it didn't matter what I was going to do. I shrink a motherfucking room. I walk into the spot. People are going to look at me. They're going to see either the hair or the beard or fucking just me being a giant. You know what I mean? Well, and see, that's what I'm saying. Like, at that point, I realized I'm going to be a billboard anyway. Let me just go ahead and, like, freak out the normies and just do what I want to do.
Yeah,
So
I mean, that's what it is.
that's kind of how it came down to this
What
shit.
I see for your merch, like, I feel like
Sure.
that you would take your merch to, like, a deep place where, like, it would go.
I'll
so
tell you right now,
insane.
my merch would be the entire fit.
No,
It would be the top,
like,
the shirt, the
there's
bottom,
no-
the socks,
I
the
don't
watch,
see-
the necklace.
I don't,
It'd be
but
all
I don't, but like in your merch, I don't see any black space.
right.
And then if you wanted to have a phrase,
Unless I needed to, like, see, because
like,
the rest of this is,
but like you're,
I need
what-
that negative space.
whatever, like if you wanted to put like a quote or
Yeah.
a phrase, you know what I'm saying? The plug or just an outlet.
What? No, you already let us,
An outlet with hair.
bro. That would be pretty cool, actually.
I'm
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Look, like it's all psychedelic
I
tie dye.
turned you off. I'm sorry, but thank you. Bye. Thank you so much.
Oh
for
my
being on
God,
the
is
show.
Alex playing producer?
Oh, I would love for her to ask us some questions.
Microphone. We have a fourth. She's coming back. She's coming
Mm.
back. We have a fourth microphone. Come on, Alex. Come on back. Coming in our closing segment because you are the most impactful segment we've ever had. Yeah, today we've had some really deep moments.
I will be right back, boys. I'm gonna fix the frame.
Just today.
Just today, just now. Tell me about this medallion. What is this I'm looking at right here? Is that like a? I need to go to the mic stuff.
She's
One second.
trying to tell you it's not as big of a deal. You're trying to make it. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. You have that inner compass. It brought you, your compass brought you to this show. How did, just flip it. Just flip it. You just got to flip it. Flip it to the inside. Just flip it to the inside. Like insidercloth.com. Get 10% off with promo
And
code
iron that shit inside of your fucking.
That's
A
DIACL.
little too much fun.
Wait, did her friend? Oh, I thought her friend she was about to come on. I was like, did she send away?
Let's have to pull her off, man. It's time to go. It's getting late.
Yo, you look like you can pull off a sick ass pop R&B music video. Like you fucking can whip the hair and fucking execute that choreography, bro.
What is happening right now?
That girl, you know what I'm saying? What the
Yeah.
camera doesn't see, what the
I know
camera
some
doesn't.
guys, John. I know some guys.
Try them out.
Dude, looks like she
Know some
filmed
guys.
a dance music video, just like. Oh, she's got to go. Oh, you got to go.
Oh, well then,
Oh.
then please. We ain't trying to hold her
Yeah,
up. Ma.
we don't want to hold
It's
you
too
up.
fine for you to be waiting on her, though.
He said it. No,
Go ahead.
please.
Leave us.
Please.
Last thought.
Leave us one last thought. Oh, how was your time with us today?
It was honestly great. I was the crowd at the bar.
Yeah, don't leave him.
Unexpected. And
Let him know. Wait, stay closer.
unexpectedly surprised in a positive way.
Beautiful.
Because
We'll take that.
it's about being in a new city. It's my first night here in a new city and being super vulnerable. And from my
Yeah.
audience, like from my other people who are also in the training with me at my brand, were like, they really made space for you to be honest, be vulnerable. And how often do you get that just like, not just in this moment, but like in the
No,
world?
that's
Yeah.
facts.
It's
So
very
I really
fast.
appreciate you guys being so open with me and like being delicate with my feedback because it's not easy for me to share something so personal and private and like scary and painful.
We appreciate you that you did.
Let me feel comfortable to where I could get to that point of
Yeah.
like, allowing the conversation to continue where I didn't like draw my boundaries and my walls up and go like, I don't want to talk. Okay, I said enough and that's it. I like kept going.
No, we
And-
appreciate you. I mean, like,
and I appreciate
we don't want you to be uncomfortable.
to like allow me that space
Yeah.
and to not feel judged and not feel small in my conversation.
Yo, you're the biggest. You are the biggest piece of your life story. You know what I mean? You are the biggest piece of your life story. Like you, again, it's even taking the initiative. Hey, watch the games real quick, Jason. Jason, sound games. Watch that. you took a big piece. Like, thank you again for choosing to be vulnerable with us, to be brave, because you've been watching us talk shit and bullshit for a couple hours, and you're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure like you had kind of those emotions where like, I'm not, but again, like we appreciate, because I get a lot of people, even with our viewers, they not used to seeing that type of situation, right? And like, yeah, assholes can be assholes, but you got us to want to listen, and I 100% related to what you were going through. Like, I related to it, they related to it, and like, I want you to know that like our biggest thing is that like we'll douse flames. If somebody is coming on the show and they're feeling too hot, we'll douse those flames. but if somebody doesn't know how bright their fire actually burns, we gonna fucking pour some gasoline on it. Yeah.
That gas.
Yeah, no, but like I'm gonna pour you that gasoline. Yeah. Yo, let that fire ride. Let that fire ride. Don't stop being you. Don't compromise fucking nothing for nobody. All right? The only person you're going to compromise it is for your fucking kid. That's it. That's the only compromises you will ever make in your life is for your kid. Other than that, you make no compromises for your life and let your kids see it. I thank you for coming on this show. No, thank you. You're a real one. You're a real one, Alex. No, you're a real one. I'm excited. If you ever come back to Fort Worth and you know that we're doing this shit, come back and let us know how you do it.
We'll tell you how
I want to know. I want to know. I want to know.
Happy to let you
Alex, thank you again for coming on. Hagrid, come on and close us off. You such a, and Hagrid, he gave his visual position because that's how much he loved you. Yeah, come back. He gave his visual position just for you.
What now?
You gave your visual position.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Do what I gotta do.
So that you could be seen to your spoke. So Hagrid.
Yeah.
He's so still about it. It's like,
What's cracking?
I don't know if there's anything else that we can talk about, but let's go off with our final sentiment.
So when we close out, we do our moment of gratitude where we want to take like a chance to be grateful for some shit that did or didn't. Yeah.
End of story.
My thing is, I'm gonna be real, dude. Like, for the first time ever, you dropped it today, Triple C Pros, dude. For 10 years, I've been sitting on this concept of getting a lot of equally. I'm borrowing a former, like I used to be a fundamental Christian. I'm currently an atheist, right? So I'm borrowing an old school term right now. So I'm borrowing an old school term right now.
She's like, oh,
What I feel like in 2023, as we've come together, I'm going to do it real quick. We got Shawn, John, Michelle, Jim, Jeff, Jason, David, fucking another dude called Tom. These are all, and Raul, brother. I have been falling into a fucking skill set of equally yoked individuals. What I mean is, if I can't do some shit, I know John can very quickly figure out how to do it. If me and John can do it, I know Shawn can do it. If the three of us can do it, I know every other fucking name I just mentioned is going to be able to get close to it. And so, like, for the first time, dude, 10 years, 2012, 2014, in that realm, I've been thinking about pooling resources, getting our expertise together, and presenting for the first time in Dallas-Fort Worth an independently run, collaborative, creative effort that is just going to change the motherfucking game. And we're doing it. As we show up and we do the show, yes, not even, we're not trying, we're not talking about it. We're not trying. We're fucking doing it.
Like, this would be a dope idea. Like,
yeah, no, that's not happening.
Dude, yeah.
It's not three dudes going, it'd be cool as if we did a podcast. It's three assholes who have already done their own version. Exactly. Who came together and, like, we're running it ourselves, right? And so, like, from my perspective, the sense of gratitude is no longer, like, wondering, will this ever happen, right? Like, imagine, dude. How long ago did you set the dream as becoming a singer or a professional performer on the stage? How many years? A decade at least?
Well, I would say representation, like me getting representation now, that was a 10-year endeavor.
Yeah, dude.
No, 11 years. I was saying.
So you're picking up what the fuck I'm putting down.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
that's what I'm saying, dude.
25.
That's it for me. You will find, I will do a whole fucking episode about my gratitude for this shit.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead and let that go. And pass it to my man. Yeah, exactly. Pass it off to my man, John, dude. How you feeling, brother?
Great.
tremendous. I mean, like,
He's grateful for Hagrid.
Huh?
That's it. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Me too. I want to clap for me.
Not for you.
Thanks, man.
For you. But John, outside of Hagrid, what are you grateful for?
Shit, I mean, it's really too much to even talk about at this moment. Like, I'm gonna let everything speak for itself as it unrolls. So let's just bask in the moment. On it, don't care, baby.
That's right.
It is what it is. I love it. Let's
Keep going.
keep going.
Right.
I'm grateful for like the preparation of before we even do the show. I'm grateful for the preparation, the fact that we're able to do board meetings and understand the importance of them. But all the preparation that goes into having these live shows, all the preparation that it caused when we're building the actual set space and the production space, and all the God damn it!
Oh, that's a quote. That's
motherfuckers.
me. It's me.
I apologize. That's on me.
Oh, no,
That's
no,
on me.
no.
I apologize.
That's Hagrid, brother.
No, that's Hagrid.
That's me popping off. You know it is. I lost a USB-C cable. Let's
No.
curse the gods.
Hagrid.
That's
is-
me, dude.
Fucking Seuss.
Yes.
Big
As
ass
you-
motherfucker.
Fucking lightning wielding bitch.
As we are getting ready for the show, we're having good vibes. We're
Right.
setting and plugging things in. Everything's a mutual copacetic vibe.
Come on, can you go calm down, Hagrid?
Yeah,
The
that's
girls at the bar asking if they have real life vulnerable situations.
We did that. Right up to you.
Some answers.
Can I ask you a question? I want to know.
I think I was gonna go there.
Did this man? Did he serve up the hard sell or what? Yeah, he got you.
And you bought?
Asked for a moment of like, come over, let's talk about it. I know it's live. I get it's scary, but I want you to just like think about it for a second and think about a problem that you think that other people might have
And that's
that
the
want
root
a
of
solution to.
you probably helped
You want to? I want
several other people. on that.
we just wanted to give you a perspective. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest thing was, as I told you, you don't have to agree with us. That was the biggest thing I told you. You don't have to agree with us. We're just going to give you a perspective.
Yes.
But ultimately, the shit that you told was very real. We understood right away. Oh, this is very vulnerable. She's got a lot of problems. I'm sure that like she's dealing with a lot of shit in life that can just drive her up the wall, right? Traffic. You know what I mean? Like you went, all right, let's go up. Let's take it there. And you fucking, that was a real moment for us to share. And that's why I'm grateful for it. Outside of Hagrid having this moment where I was getting to was like, he was fucking blowing his shit. But when the show goes live, that's where the show is live.
Yeah.
Where I said, Hagrid, don't do this shit. I told John, we aren't going to do this shit if we're not enjoying ourselves and
Right.
having fun. We're not going to do it. If it's not fun anymore, we will never.
You know
put
what
this
Shawn?
work in.
What Shawn doesn't realize that is that it's actually kind of fun to cuss a lot. Like when you start falling into the like
She's like, she got lots of it.
I'm
Oh,
a mom.
yo,
So-
That's a lot.
what's your about that? I'm thinking about
You're
that.
frustrated.
what's your move, Shawn? What's your thing that you're pulling away with this?
So much about that because when these kids come in the house,
Yes, sir.
bro, I'm swearing
John,
so
I
much in
can't
front of
fucking believe
fucking nieces,
Fuck.
and they're like, "That's a
Oh,
swear word." Like I'm hearing it all the time, dude, and I know that it's gonna be in my home and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna be like, "Shit, talking mushrooms." Like I'm
you
just
got this, brother. Just feel free to call me up, twice a week or whatever. You know. Yeah. Hey, Hagrid's got your back, Bubba. I got you. His kids are gone. This motherfucker's kids are gone, so he doesn't give a shit.
16 years old.
Yeah.
I done put my time.
Hands off now, baby. We ain't pushing no car. All right, so what's
Kids.
hey?
Children.
You have adults, adult children. Yeah.
I have children. I have no kids.
Doesn't
Amen.
like
matter.
if I have like a terrible neighbor, I want to call him a piece of shit. I'm gonna be like, "You piece of human excrement." Like
No,
you know
you're
what I mean?
not, dude. You just go. Those are proper
Like-
words. Don't say them. You just say what you want.
Aaron, it's like you could be the president of the United States. You could
Your
be,
family.
You could be the cashier at Walmart.
You fucked
Your
up.
kid is a kid,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're gonna surprise you.
They're gonna fuck up.
And they're gonna.
They
surprise
will-
you.
Alex,
You
Before
will say the things you will never
They
think
ain't
you
gonna
would
learn from
ever
me.
say.
before we roll on out of here, because we still have to strike set. One thing I never thought I would ever have to do as a parent, ever. I never thought I would have to set a fucking boundary of the state of goddamn Texas as a dating pool. My 17-year-old daughter has 2 different episodes of her thinking that she's got a boyfriend, one from the Maldives and 2 from fucking New York.
She found
Discord makes shit happen, son. I had on the second one, the dude from New York, and his parents called me and they're like, "My son is a good boy. I don't understand why you're mad." Right. They hit me with, "What is your problem?" I'm like, you know what? This is what you can do for me. I said, this is what you can do for me. Go ahead, call whoever you want to call about harassment or whatever, but understand you're trying to felicitate a fucking relationship between minors across state borders, and it's not going to look good on you.
Across oceans.
And like, bro, no, never in my life did I think I had to set the boundary.
You reject my son's green card.
But there,
How dare you?
but there we are. I'm going to walk over there so I can hit the off button in a minute. But I thank you guys for showing up, man.
I
Thanks
love you,
for-
Haggard.
Thank you, Alex.
We ladies and gentlemen,
And Haggard we trust and Haggard we love.
he is Shawn K. the Showman.
He is Blue Label Johnny.
He is Haggard the Plug.
And this is Alex Alejandra.
And
Alejandra.
Alejandra. This is On Air Don't Care. Thank you guys for librarying us tonight in the downtown Fort Worth.
Thank you to the library bar. Thank you to Chris. Thank you to the owners. Thank you to the future investors. Thank you to our promos and sponsors. Thank you to all of our guests. Thank you to Humanity. Thank you to Amazon purchases. Thank you to Watt Drinks. Thank you to all the